Arógun má ti bí tó ń jà fẹ́tọ̀ Yorùbá ní tilé tó kó. Ọmọ Ìbàràpá lápapọ̀ ẹ̀jẹ̀ adúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ àgí ọmọ Yorùbá lápapọ̀ tilé tó kó ẹ̀mí àbọ̀ ẹ̀bá nǹkan mọ Adéyẹmọ. Chief Sunday Adéyẹmọ Ìgbòho orúkọ ńlá tí ń jámọ̀ láyà bí àrá orúkọ tó ń dẹ́rù bo lórúkọ gan-an. Ọmọ Yorùbá ẹ má sùn o torí pé bùrà a kò lè fojú kégbodò láyé títa ríro lẹ̀ dá kọlà wúrà tó máa dán alànà kọjá dandan o. Ọ̀wọ́n irin ní má bẹ̀rẹ̀ wọ̀nà ẹ̀dá kan ò lè ṣì wá lọ́nà mọ́ ẹjẹ́ àfìmọ̀ṣọ̀ kan ká lè débi re. Ẹ̀jẹ̀ àjọ gbárùkù ti Sunday Ìgbòho ṣá ọmọ Ìgbòho mọ̀rẹ́ nílùú Alágbàdo Òde ọmọ atapẹ̀tẹ̀ wọnú omi ọmọ gèdèlè wodò sànyà ìsànyà ò rẹ́ràn bàbá yín láàrin ìdí omi kò sì náà ń kán sí yín lẹ́nu ọmọ òkúta mẹ́ta òkè Ìgbòho ìkan ṣe yín ní dábọ̀dàbọ̀ ìkan ní mọ́ rọra ìkan tó kù nígbà tí wọ́n ò mọ̀ Ìgbòho mọ̀rẹ́ kí ló dé Ìgbòho mọ̀rẹ́ sí ọmọ òpópó sanran ìgbàgede Ìgbòho sùn wọn láláìsí bẹ̀rẹ̀ wọ́n ní kó ní bẹ̀rẹ̀ ó máa kó bẹ̀rẹ̀ lọ ẹ̀sìn òní bímọ méjì ní Ìgbòho mọ̀rẹ́ bẹ́sìn bá bímọ méjì ní Ìgbòho àfikàn pọpọ sí amúkan yòókù bọ sànyà àtúmúyà rẹ̀ tí ò lọ́rọ̀ gbọ́ àfiṣẹrù wálé wàràmùjẹ ọmọ onílé ọ̀la àwọn àjòjì tó ń ṣe ségesège tọ́láwọn ò ní bomi kó sí mu wọ́n láwọn ò ní bomi sànyà wẹ́sẹ̀ ìgbà tójú kò fi rí ńkọ́ gbogbo wọn náà sáré bomi kó sí mu wọ́n sì bomi sànyà wẹ́sẹ̀ ọmọ abẹ́rẹ́ mẹ́ta òde ayé ọ̀kan ṣẹ́ ọ̀kan tẹ̀ ọ̀kan tó kù ní gbogbo ayé fi ránṣọ kiri gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá Sunday Ìgbòho onírẹ̀lẹ̀ láéláé torí àbá lásán nìkan ń dá òkúta ò ṣe gbé fún wọn o ìmọ̀ràn lásán ni ti balùwẹ̀ kò pọ́sibú kó dòdò láyé ń bí ó kún díẹ̀ títọ́ domi láéláé ìtọ́ mi lè domi. Sunday Ìgbòho arógun má ti bí tó ń jà fẹ́tọ̀ Yorùbá ní tilé tó kó.
Ina zuwa dai a wani. Ba a gura uba. Allah ne kawo waka ga yanki.
Atura muda. Atura
And by the Western region, the future with all its golden promise lay ahead.
Chief Awolowo played a very important role in the various political processes which brought Nigeria to independence. He was a member of the All Nigeria Conference, which met in Ibadan in 1950, when decisions were taken on the final stages of another constitution. Chief Awolowo attended the constitutional conferences for the review of Nigeria's constitution in 1953, 1954, 1957, and 1958.
The welfare of millions of people for generations to come may be affected by the wisdom which we here display. If Nigerian leaders and our British partners are to prove themselves worthy of their trust, now is the time for us solemnly and truly to dedicate ourselves to seeking the greatest good of the greatest number of our people in Nigeria. It is to this end that my colleagues and I pledge ourselves. The first main task of conference is to resolve those problems which defied solutions in 1957 and to evolve for Nigeria a constitution of which both the British and the Nigerian peoples can be proud. The second is to get Her Majesty's government to agree to April 2nd, 1960 as the target date for Nigeria's independence. Independence for Nigeria in 1960 is imperative. But independence for Nigeria as a corporate entity is not enough. The peoples of Nigeria must at the same time be guaranteed their freedom. We must ensure that in an independent Nigeria, individual citizens throughout the land enjoy liberty, human dignity, and equality under the law. There must be one Nigeria with one constitution and one law for all. Let us therefore, Mr. Chairman, sir, close our ears to the counsel of despair, which says that we cannot here at this conference agree on a constitution. If there's any doubt among us as to what should be written into the Constitution, let us, as Democrats that we profess ourselves to be, refer such problems, as the goal has done recently, to the people whom we profess to represent, either just before or at the federal elections late in 1959.
It was
Moki Wubua, and I say a very good afternoon and welcome once again to 11th of January 2021 or 2022, I beg your pardon. 11th of January 2022, and the time is exactly 20 minutes past 1300 hours. Moki gbogbo wa pé ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí àsìkò yìí, ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí ètò bí ṣe ń kí wa nílé nílùú orílẹ̀-èdè wa lọ́hùn láti Kwara títí dé Kogi wá sí Ondo State, Ekiti State, Ọ̀ṣun State, títí dé Ọ̀yọ́, títí dé Ogun State and Lagos. Mo kí gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá tó wà ní northern part of Nigeria. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni mo kí gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá tó wà ní south east part of Nigeria. Mo wá ń kí gbogbo ẹ̀yin tí à ń pera wa ní diaspora, the Yoruba'S living in every African countries, Asian, Europe, and America. I say a very good afternoon and welcome. As we all know, this is the year 2022 that millions of Nigerians might not know that their freedom, their right, has been trampled on by all the politicians in Nigeria. Àsìkò tí à ń sọ yìí, ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ àwọn tó ń pera wọn ní One Nigeria might not even understand what One Nigeria stands for. And that is why we are here to educate and give them the facts and also statistics that a kì í ṣe Nàìjíríà kó tó di pé àwọn òyìnbó wá. Ìyẹn ni mo ṣe kọ́kọ́ mú àwòrán méjì yẹn wọlé tí a ti láǹfààní àti gbọ́. Àwòrán àkọ́kọ́ indicate that àwọn kan ti wà pẹ̀lú wa tí wọ́n kì í ṣe Nàìjíríà, and they are ready to make sure that you as a Yoruba person, or you among all the 249 other ethnic groups in what is so-called the 1914 Amalmagation, that was put together for one purpose that does not give us the freedom, one purpose that has not given us the welfare that Baba wa Awólọ́wọ̀ ń sọ̀rọ̀ níbẹ̀, the one purpose that has not given us the quality life, the one purpose that has also trampled with the constitution that was put together under a military decree. One purpose that we will tell the international community that àwọn ọmọ Yorùbá sọ pé a ṣe pẹ̀lú Nàìjíríà mọ́. Ẹ rí àwòrán kejì, àwọn tí wọ́n ń pè ní dáràndáràn ọmọ Fúlàní tó wọlé dé tí kò jẹ́ kí ẹ láǹfààní láti lọ sí ibi tó wù yín lórílẹ̀-èdè wa. Àwọn Fúlàní tí wọ́n di gbogbo control resources wa mú, tí àwọn politicians wa tún wá ń sọ fún wa pé 2023 ló ń bọ̀ nísìnyí, èmi máa contest fún House of Rep, màá contest fún Senator, màá contest fún this, màá contest fún that. Ẹ jẹ́ ká tún tẹ̀lé wọn lọ. The question then is, are you sure that all the Yoruba politicians care about you? Ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ àwọn tó wà nílé wọ́n rò pé àwa tá à ń béèrè fún self-determination, wọ́n rò pé à ń bínú àwọn politician. Lọ́kàn wọn, wọ́n rò pé a fẹ́ bá àwọn politician ṣe nítorí pé politics làwọn ń play. Ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ wọn náà ti jáde tó sì ń sọ pé politics yẹn sẹ́ àwa la máa tó dáadáa tó fi máa níyanjú tí Nàìjíríà máa fi gbé papọ̀ with over 250 different ethnic groups. Ìbéèrè tá a máa ń bi wọ́n ni pé tí Yorùbá bá wá ṣe ṣàtún máa padà sí the cycle. Wọ́n ní tí Yorùbá bá débẹ̀, intan sọ ni pé ó ṣeé ṣe kí Yorùbá yẹn fún wa láyè fún àwa tá à ń béèrè fún self-determination, pé a fẹ́ dá dúró gẹ́gẹ́ bí orílẹ̀-èdè kan. Wọ́n ní ẹ fún Yorùbá láyè, ẹ jẹ́ kó débẹ̀ náà. Tó bá débẹ̀, á lọ bá àwọn Haúsá yẹn sọ̀rọ̀, á bá àwọn Fúlàní sọ̀rọ̀, á bá àwọn tó ń pè ní Kàbá, á dẹ̀ bá àwọn òyìnbó tó ń bá wọn ṣe lẹ́yìn. Pé àwọn kan fẹ́ Yorùbá nation. Ǹjẹ́ àní wá wò báyìí? In tí wọ́n sọ nìyẹn lọ́ ṣe ń sọ pé ẹ jẹ́ kí Yorùbá ẹ jẹ́ kó lọ ṣe. But interfering tó wọn létí tá ń ṣàlàyé fún wọn ni pé it doesn't matter. A Yoruba presidency will not solve the problem of Nigeria. The caliphate will use all their playing cards. The caliphate will use everything that they have within their hand. Gbogbo nǹkan ní pátápátá ló máa lò nínú ọdún yìí. Bọ́kọ́ tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ń lo gbogbo nǹkan máa lò yẹn, kí ni àwọn èèyàn ti ń sọ nípa Nàìjíríà? Kí làwọn ìgbésẹ̀ tí a ti ń rí? Once again, a very good afternoon.
You all know that I'm not a politician. I don't belong to any political party. Never been governor, or neither do I ever hope to be. As a matter of fact, each time I travel throughout the world and I have the opportunity of visiting heads of states, I always come out of there thanking God that I'm a pastor. Because when you consider all the protocols, all the security checks, you can only come to the conclusion that it's easier to see Jesus Christ than to see some of our heads of states. But before I became a pastor, I was a mathematician, an applied mathematician. And mathematicians they practically live their lives solving problems. You see, when we begin to talk about Nigeria, so in the year 2060, the first question that a mathematician will want to ask is, one, are we sure there will be Nigeria in the year 2060?
Let me pause that. Are we sure there will be a Nigeria by 2060? Ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ àwọn ọ̀jọ̀gbọ́n, ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ àwọn ìlú lọ́tùn lósì. A lot of people know that Nigeria has a big problem. But this is the year that they will tell gbogbo ẹ̀yin ọmọ Yorùbá pátápátá pé àwa la máa wá solve problem yẹn bẹ́ẹ̀ bá fún wa láyè. This is the year tí wọ́n máa sọ fún gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá nílé lóko pé àsìkò tí Nàìjíríà máa wà solve òun la wà yìí. But the question then is, are we sure? Are we sure that there will be 2023? Ǹjẹ́ a ní lọ́kàn? Ǹjẹ́ a mọ̀? Ǹjẹ́ a ń rí pé 2023 máa wáyé? Nítorí pé we have a lot of stakeholders in what we call the fraudulent amalgamation of a country that has been named Nigeria, and then you are named Nigerian. There's no country called Nigeria before àwọn òyìnbó olórí burúkú tó ní ṣàǹfààní kó tó dé. Ṣẹ̀ríwọ̀ tó ń wò mí nílé tó ń rò pé bí a nìkan against àwọn Yorùbá tó kó yín lẹ́rú tó suppress life for decades. La ṣe ń sọ pé ẹ padà sílé, ẹ jẹ́ ká gbé yẹ̀wò, ẹ jẹ́ ká wo bí tá a wà tẹ́lẹ̀ ní kó tó di pé àwọn òyìnbó amúnisìn nígbà tó dé. Ká padà sílé, ká padà sí pé àwa náà máa jẹ́ orílẹ̀-èdè kan tó ń pè ní Yorùbá nation. Let's say this. I don't have anything against Buhari. Give it or take it, dead or alive, it doesn't make any difference. They will come and they will go. But are you sure ìwọ tó ń wò mí lásìkò yìí ní wákàtí pé tí Yorùbá bá tẹ̀ débẹ̀ your life will be transformed. Ǹjẹ́ o mọ̀ pé àwọn tó di Nàìjíríà mú ó ju àwọn tẹ̀yìn wò pé tí Yorùbá bá débẹ̀ àwọn ló máa ṣe? Ǹjẹ́ o mọ̀ yẹn? Ǹjẹ́ o mọ̀ lọ́kùn ara ẹ pé the cabals tó ń di Nàìjíríà mú tó ń ṣe gbogbo tó wù wọ́n tó fi suppress ayé ẹ tí òfin mọ tó ń pè ní history tó wá rò pé politics nìkan ni gbogbo tó ń lọ láyé when we are saying Yorùbá fẹ́ dá dúró. Ó jókòó ó ń wò pé politics àmàlà àti ẹ̀bà tẹ́ ń ṣe tẹ́ ń pera yín ní PDP àwọn olórí burúkú tó ní ṣàǹfààní tó bá yé gbogbo yín jẹ́ lọ́tún lọ́sì wọ́n bá yé ìyá ẹ jẹ́ wọ́n bá yé bàbá ẹ jẹ́ grandmother ò rí ṣe nínú Nàìjíríà grandfather ò rí ṣe nínú Nàìjíríà àwọn tó bí egan sef wọ́n ò rí ṣe nínú Nàìjíríà kí ló garanti pé ìwọ máa rí ṣe nínú Nàìjíríà? Àwọn bàbá ńlá ẹ tó gbìyànjú pé àwọn fẹ́ fix Nàìjíríà wọn ò máa rí fix ó wá ń rò pé tí Yorùbá bá débẹ̀ á parí iṣẹ́ tí bàbá ńlá kú ẹ tó parí. Àwọn Fúlàní wá jókòó wá máa wòran. Ǹjẹ́ ìwọ mọ tó ń sọ lẹ́yìn? Ǹjẹ́ ìwọ mọ tí wọ́n jọ ń bá pò pé tá bá tẹ̀ fún ẹ láyè tó bá débẹ̀ ó tún padà bọ̀ lọ́dọ̀ tiwa. So tí Yorùbá bá ṣe fún ọdún mẹ́jọ kí ló tún máa ṣẹlẹ̀? Àwa padà síbi tá tún wà padà. When millions of people are trying to survive. Ọmọ tó ń pè ní survive. Àwọn èèyàn fẹ́ survive lọ ṣe ń kúrò nínú Nàìjíríà lọ sí ìlú tó súnmọ́ wọn. Yorùbá fẹ́ dá dúró gẹ́gẹ́ bí ìlú tó máa compete pẹ̀lú àgbáyé. Ìwọ wá ń fà wá sẹ́yìn. O ní o fẹ́ jókòó sínú Nàìjíríà. O nítorí pé ìwọ lo lọ́pọlọ àmàlà politics ten play táwọn olórí burúkú PDP play for 16 years táwọn ọmọ àlè APC tí gbogbo wọn play tó fi sọ gbogbo yín di olòṣìkalẹ̀ tílé tí ẹ̀ ní làákàyè. À ń sọ fún yín pé Yorùbá fẹ́ dá dúró ẹ̀yin sọ pé Nàìjíríà gangan òun ló máa solve problem ayé yín. I pity you. Kí ni mo sọ? I pity a lot of you. Ẹ jókòó ẹ ń wo àwọn commentator tó ti gbówó fún tó jẹ́ pé ntọ́ bá ní kó sọ lórí tẹlifíṣàn òun ló ń sọ ntọ́ bá ní kó kọ sínú pépà òun ló ń kọ ntí àgbáyé bá ń sọ ìyẹn ni wọ́n ń jókòó ló ń dúró dè. Ìwọ náà ń dúró dàsìkò tiẹ̀. Ò ń dúró de souvenir tó máa pín nínú 2023 tí olórí burúkú gbogbo wọn máa ń gbówó sínú búùtù tó fi ń ṣe campaign. À ń sọ pé Yorùbá fẹ́ dá dúró gẹ́gẹ́ bí orílẹ̀-èdè. Kò sí ìtọ́kàn wá pẹ̀lú Fúlàní, kò sí ìtọ́kàn wá pẹ̀lú Haúsá, even all the other ethnic groups. Yorùbá come first, òun là ń sọ̀rọ̀ lé lórí. Ǹjẹ́ ayé ẹ ní balance látijọ́ tó ti bí ẹ sínú Nàìjíríà? Nàìjíríà ló kó bẹ́ẹ̀. Nigeria has been the block that have stopped the process that should have made your life better. Ó wá rò pé tí Yorùbá bá wọlé, a wá sọ fún Dangote, a sọ fún PUA, a sọ fún gbogbo àwọn kàbá tó di gbogbo ilẹ̀ Nàìjíríà mú lẹ́ni, a wá sọ fún wọn pé kó back out. Òfin ìpè tí Yorùbá wá wọlé lẹ́ni, UK a wá sọ pé àwọn máa fún wa ní visa free bí ó ti ṣe wà tẹ́lẹ̀ tó jẹ́ pé ẹnu ọ̀nà làwọn èèyàn ti ń gba visa. Òfin ìpè tí Yorùbá bá wọlé, Amẹ́ríkà wá ṣí bọ́dà wọn sílẹ̀, á jẹ́ káwọn tẹ́rọ́rìsì tẹ́tí kó sínú rí tó yẹ pé wọ́n ti bá ìyàwó yín sùn, wọ́n ti bá àwọn ọmọ yín sùn, wọ́n ti ń sọ Yorùbá. Òfin ìpè Amẹ́ríkà gọ̀, wọ́n wá ṣí bọ́dà sílẹ̀, wọ́n á ní kẹ́ ẹ máa bọ̀. Ìwọ ń wo statistics táwọn òyìnbó ń sọ pé Nigeria is big, Nigeria is great, Nigeria will be prosper. Ó ń lọ sí àwọn event tó ń jókòó tó ń sọ pé Nigeria will be prosper. Ó wá lọ sórí Instagram, ó wá ní Ọlọ́run jọ̀ọ́ jẹ́ kèmi náà rí ṣe bí ara bí. I pity all those youths. Tó o bá tẹ̀ sunkún fún rẹ, o gbọ́dọ̀ máa sunkún fún àwọn tó bí ẹ lọ́mọ. Look at your environment. Ìwọ tó ń wò mí báyìí nísìn, ìwọ náà tẹ̀ wò báyìí nísìn. Èmi náà ń wo environment mi báyìí, ìwọ náà máa wo environment ẹ, máa wo ibi tó wà, ìwọ náà máa ṣí window ẹ, máa wò òkè, máa wọlẹ̀. Ìwọ náà máa wò, máa béèrè pé ṣé ọ̀rọ̀ tó ń sọ tó mọ́gbọ́n wá, ó fi pé politics là ń play. Ẹ ní àwọn kan ń ṣiṣẹ́ pẹ̀lú PDP, ìyẹn ló ṣe ń ká wa lára. À ń sọ nípa ìran wa lọ́jọ́ iwájú tí àwọn ọmọ àlè tó rẹ́dì láti tà wọ́n. Ṣónẹ́kàn tó kú nísìn, àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ gbogbo owó tó wà lọ́wọ́ wọn wá máa ná dọ́là ní. Àwọn ọba tó kú ẹ wò wọ́n nísìn, gbogbo tó ṣe sílẹ̀ nísìn, wọ́n fi Nàìjíríà tó ò ṣiṣẹ́, tómi ò wọnú tọ́ílẹ̀tẹ̀, tómi ò wọnú yàrá ẹ̀. Àwọn politician bíi Pẹ́pẹ́ tó ti ṣaláìsí, ẹ wo gbogbo Ìkòròdú, ẹ wo iṣẹ́ tó ṣe sílẹ̀, àwọn tó jẹ́ ẹgbẹ́ wọn, tó jẹ́ fámìlì wọn nìkan, àwọn ló rí jẹ níbẹ̀. Ẹ wò wọ́n bẹ́ẹ̀, ìwọ náà máa wo gbogbo àwọn politicians, àwọn bàbá tó náà wọ́n play politics lójú Ẹlẹ́gba, ní Mushin, l'Ékìtì, l'Oǹdó, ẹ wo báyé wọ́n ṣe bàjẹ́. Ìwọ náà wá ń bá wọn play politics. Ìwọ tó yẹ kó ní ọgbọ́n, tí wọ́n tẹ̀ kàwé, tó lọ́pọlọ díẹ̀, ó wá ń sọ pé wọ́n Nàìjíríà. Ìwọ ló fẹ́ bá wọn ṣe social media handle, ìwọ ló fẹ́ bá wọn ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀, nítorí pé ìtàn sọ fún ẹni pé ẹ má dá wọn lóhùn, ogun ló fẹ́ dá sílẹ̀. Àwọn tó gbógun dé ti dé. Àwọn tó ṣe kí ni? Àwọn tó gbé ogun, wọ́n ti gbé wọlé wá bá yín. Àwọn tí wọ́n gbé ogun, ogun ti wọnú yàrá wá bá yín. Kékeré ni fídíò tí mo fi wọ̀nyí, èyí tó wà lọ́wọ́ mi tí wọ́n ní kí n má tí share. Ẹ sunkún nígbà tó bá wọlé sí yín lára tán. Lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí, a very good afternoon and welcome. Mo kí gbogbo ẹ̀yin tí ẹ ti darapọ̀ mọ́ wa. Nigeria in the process of being reborn. Ọmọ àlè Rẹ́mọ, ọmọ àlè Yorùbá, ọmọ àlè Pastor Lugard. Ó násìkò tó táwọn fẹ́ tún Nàìjíríà bí, wọ́n fẹ́ tún bí. I can only pity millions of those at home. Millions of Nigerians that have been trapped in what you call Nigeria. Because if you believe this man, this short man devil, this man that is part of this government that have made your life to become one of the capital poverty of the world is Nigeria today. If you believe him, you are better off to understand that your life has been mortgaged. We either restructure or break up. This was last year. Pastor Adeboye, the General Overseer of the Redeemed Christian Church of God, Pastor Enoch Adeboye, has said the way forward to overcome the mirage of the socio-economic crisis Nigeria is grappling with is restructuring. He was speaking during the 60th Independence Day celebration symposium that was organized by the Redeemed Christian Church and Nehemiah Leadership Institute. Adeboye said, why can't we have a system of government that will create what I will call United States of Nigeria? Let me explain. We all know that we must restructure. It is either we restructure or we break all. The omelette will continue to break. Let's watch this.
In all states of the Federation of Abuja, it is fair that the country may break up or engage in a full-scale war. And no
Babawa, senior advocate of Nigeria, Mr. Femi Falana, said, and I quote, Belenu Tatuma Tubo, When I say ogun bọ̀, àwọn tó ti rógun la gbọ́ lẹ́nu wọn la ṣe ń sọ fún yín pé it is better we demand a total opt-out now nítorí pé things are not going as it is.
Federation Abuja, it is fear that the country may break up.
The country may break up. Ó jáde látẹnu bàbá wa senior advocate of Nigeria, Mr. Femi Falana.
Or engage in a full-scale war.
He may go into a full-scale war. Ǹjẹ́ wọn ìdí tó ṣe máa lọ sínú full-scale war? Màá ṣàlàyé fún ẹ nísìnyí. There's a country called Nigeria that have high stakeholders around the world. They are ready to fund that scale full war. You know why? Because they do not want Yoruba people to carve out of what we call Nigeria. Wọ́n fẹ́ jẹ́ kí Yorùbá tó wà láàrin wọn kó kúrò. Nítorí pé wọ́n mọ̀ pé ìjọ́ tí Yorùbá bá ti kúrò, this knowledge, this brain,
ìran ọmọ Yorùbá ọlọ́pọlọ pípé.
ọlọ́pọlọ pípé, wọ́n mọ̀, and that is why they are doing everything possibly best to hold us in that bondage called Nigeria. Tí òyìnbó bá gbéra nísìn, á lọ bí tó bá wù without anybody questioning them. But kí wọ́n tó ẹ̀ tó gbéra láti Muritala Muhammed Airport, àwọn Fúlàní àtàwùsá àtàwọn aslika àwọn Yorùbá tó wà níbẹ̀, wọ́n á máa bí ẹni ìbéèrè pé níbo ló ń lọ. Imagine an average Yoruba man wants to travel out of Nigeria. Those nonendic idiots at that airport will be asking you, níbo ló ń lọ? Àbí bẹ́ẹ̀ kọ́ ló ṣe máa ń bí yín. Ẹni tó tún ń bọ̀, wọ́n á tún máa béèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ pé níbo ló ti ń bọ̀. A dẹ̀ sọ pé àwa la lọ́pọlọ pípé. You know why? Because we have been trapped in what we called one marriage put together in 1914 for a purpose that's got nothing to do with the Yoruba'S. Àwa tí àwa jẹ́ Yorùbá tá wà nílé, we are now supporting this man's mission. You are playing with the devil. Ṣé òyìnbó tẹ̀ ń wò yìí? Bàbá tó ẹ̀ ń wò tó nírùngbọ̀n yìí, òun ló kó wa papọ̀ tí a fi ń jẹ bàbá ìyà, tó fi ní welfare, tó fi ní education, ò ní security. Èèyàn kan pè sórí ètò lánàá, ó ní I am 43 years old lẹ́kọ̀ọ́, ó sì ń gbé face me, I face you. Let me ask you, ṣé tí Yorùbá bá débẹ̀, ṣó máa gbé industry wọlé tó máa change lifestyle yín? Ṣó máa make sure pé àwọn Fúlàní tó kó sójú títì, àwọn Fúlàní tó ti wọlé pẹ̀lú evidence tí a fi wọ̀nyí kékeré ní tí mo kọ̀ rọra mú síta lé nìyẹn? Ẹ jẹ́ kí n ṣètọ́jú ìtókù torí wọ́n ní ká má tí release ẹ̀. Ṣé rí fídíò ta kọ̀ rọra jù síta lé ní? Wọ́n ní kékeré nìyẹn. Ṣé rí wọ́n ń jíyàn gbé, wọ́n ń ṣe kinní yẹn, ẹ rò pé ó dàbí eré. Ẹ mọ̀dí nítorí pé vision alàgbà yìí, òun ni ẹni tó bá náà fẹ́ keep one Nigeria. You are keeping the vision of Lugard and his great-great-great-grandchildren. Some of his great-grandchildren kò tẹ̀ mọ̀ pé o lálàáfíà. Those of you that are supporting one Nigeria are supporting the vision of Lugard. It's got nothing to do with politics. What we are saying is we must unbundle a union that was put together by Lugard, representing Great Britain. So for every Nigerian still talking about one Nigeria, you are keeping that vision of this man. So why do you want to keep the vision of a man that you will never know? I will take you very close. I've been to where he lived in UK, but I will be taking you soon to where he was buried very soon as well. Some of you will never, àfi tó bá dé UK nìkan tọ́lọ́run bá fún ẹ láyè tó dé UK ló máa lè get closer to smelling, feeling a man that has kept our people in bondage. Kò ń ṣe Yorùbá nìkan ló keep wa in bondage. So tẹ́ bá rò pé àwa tá à ń sọ pé we want self-determination à ń bínú àwọn Yorùbá politicians, it's got nothing to do with that. I am upset, angry that this Oyinbo tẹ́ ń wò yìí has kept my people in bondage up to now, and my people cannot still respond. Oyinbo tẹ́ ń wò yìí is the reason why so many of our people, known as the indigenous owner of the land, put together by this guy called Lugard, where the Yoruba'S are still trying to keep that vision of Lugard. I pity you all. You are keeping a vision of person that you will, the closest you will see this guy is on this picture. Àfi tó bá wọ London nìkan ló máa lè dé ilé ẹ̀, just as KOIKIMEDIA have been there. That will be the closest. The closest you can be to feel the evil of this incarnate of the devil man called Lugard is when you will visit his house or his burial ground. But I have been close enough to understand what it means that a man that kept us in this nasty union, that our own politicians have now sat down, make sure that they can steal, make sure that they can suppress, make sure that they can tear you to pieces. You still also want to keep that vision. The closest you will see Lugard out is this picture that I'm showing you right now. That will be the closest. For every Nigerian that still wants to go for the 2023 election, you are keeping the vision of Lugard. Gbogbo ọmọ Nigeria tó bá ń pèrè ní I am a true Nigerian. You are keeping the vision of Lugard. And until we break that hook, until we break that egg, just as Pastor Adeboye have said, we will all be trapped in the so-called contraction called Nigeria. Nothing will change it. It doesn't matter whether an Igbo becomes the president, a Yoruba becomes the president, an Hausa or Ishekiri or whoever becomes the president will not change anything because you are keeping the vision of this idiot, this incarnate of the devil. That's what you're doing. Gbogbo ẹni tó bá ń sọ pé my name, keep Nigeria, you are also part of that incarnate of the devil of Lugard. And the closest you will be able to smell in is the picture I'm just showing you right now. You don't understand. In tó ń pè ní pé èèyàn gbé àpèrí wa, ó gbé orí wa, ó gbé lọ sínú ìlú burúkú. Àwa gbé àpèrè yẹn, àwa ń gbèrú, à ń gbé káàkiri, à ń pera wa ní orúkọ tí kò kí ń ṣe tiwa rárá. A dẹ̀ ń sọ fún yín pé let's come back home. You are all saying politics that you play. You are also playing with the incarnate of the devil. The incarnate of the devil, and the closest you will see his house is where I'm showing you right now. The closest you will see is when I visited. Very soon I'll be taking you to his last burial ground, Ibito Cincinnati, UK. I located it already. And as you can see, I can be the one to have that feel of this
More
guy.
roofs to repair, more houses to clean.
A very good afternoon and welcome. This is KOIKIMEDIA, bringing the world closer to your doorstep. And behind me there, that is where the man a lot of you called Lugard, that was where he was living, number 51. During the time that Nigeria was amalgamated in 1914. So when we talk about the amalgamation of Nigeria was the whole thing, and the process started from this building. As you can see, it's called Rutland, where Lugard lived, probably with his girlfriend, Laura Shaw, and then planning probably with the British government that then end up giving us the name Nigeria. And that is what we are saying, a self-determination now to end what Lugard started in 1914 is better now. Nigeria is not working, it's a crime scene. Genocide is taking place in Nigeria. Today's date is the 13th of August 2021, and the time is coming up to 2:30 p.m. here in London, where I, Olayomi Koiki, have brought us again to show us where Lugard was living. So now, once again, a very good afternoon and welcome. So who are those idiot lecturers, politicians, senior advocate of Nigeria? All know the fraudulent situation that we are in. But because some of them have become the big boys, the big player within the sector of the amalgamation, they can only continue to tell you, Nigeria, as a mathematician, as a reborn, Nigeria go to civil war, and that is the only thing you will continue to hear from people like these. Where are we? Let's go back here.
In other words, you're talking about something that you are not 100% sure will be there at the time you are talking about it. You see, because before we can begin to discuss Nigeria of 2060, we need to address the problems that we have right now. That if these problems are not solved, then this will be just an academic exercise.
What are the problems? His son says it's time to reborn a new Nigeria. Nigeria in the process of being reborn. Let's read this. According to Pastor Ruga, the shockman devil, Ikene Shakabantu, as my brother Mayegun will say, go to Ikene. Let's see if we can pick something. KOIKIMEDIA, Rally, Ikene. I think I should put Remo, Ikene, Ogun State. I want to show you what Ikene looks like. Esukun, for those of you that live outside Nigeria. Let's see if I can get it out in a minute. Let's use Remo. Once again, a very good afternoon. If I don't find it now, I'll do a background check properly again, and then I'll bring it to you all so that we do not waste a bit of time. There's something I want to show us there. The environment, the location. Emma Sokun with what is called One Nigeria. Let's continue. Let's come back here. Now, where are we? Yeah. The vice president of location 419 of the amalgamation, the Pastor Ruga, Yemi Osinbajo, that cover up all the atrocity that Tinubu did while he was the Lagos State governor, that knew the kind of crime against humanity that Tinubu did. This Pastor Ruga was also part of that government during Tinubu era of a governor of Lagos State. This man, Tenwoyi, also back all the atrocity committed in Lagos State. I'm sure those in Lagos understand what I'm talking about. I said that the country, what country? There was never a country, because that country was not a country prior to 1914. I said that the country was in the process of being reborn. He made the point at the interdenominational church service to mark the same Nigerian military where the Yoruba'S have been put in the front, the other tribes have been put in the front and being killed without giving the sophisticated weapon, just as Tolulope Arotile was killed. So this man is telling Tolulope Arotile, don't worry, you are dead. But we will make sure that Nigeria will be reborn. A 23 years old Tolulope Arotile. Pastor Ruga, he says, we will reborn Nigeria for a 43-year-old that is still living in a face me, I face you. According to the vice president, the battle against insecurity and other criminalities threaten the country's unity. No, that is not the only thing. It is also you, all these fraudulent Yoruba politicians, the leak ass of the Hausa Fulani Caliphate that have suppressed mankind, genocide, are also threatening to us. Once again, a very good afternoon. What are we reviewing today? We are looking at the Yoruba'S that are confused. The Yoruba'S, don't be fooled again. We are not Nigerians. Those of you still thinking that you are one Nigeria, you are living in denial. Nítorí pé one Nigeria is going to sink. And it's sinking very fast because all the stakeholders from the south-south to the southeast to the north belt to the middle belt to every part knows that Nigeria will break up. But Pastor Ruga disagreed. This is what he has to say some few months back.
Youth, don't just say it's time for the youth, and older people must just give way. It's unlikely that that will happen. It is the strength of your ideas and the depth of your organization that will retire those ahead of you, not your age.
He's telling you, Nigerians, that it is your brain that will retire Tinubu. It is your brain that will retire this Pastor Ruga, where a government has kept millions of Nigerians into these statistics. Let's show you the statistics quickly. For those of you that might not know, this is what APC government have done. Inti APC government for the last 6 years. APC government that this Pastor Ruga 419 has put almost 88 million of you, total number of people living in extreme poverty. What is the meaning of extreme? When I say extreme poverty, what does that mean? Tí yàn bá sọ pé extreme poverty, what does it mean? Extreme poverty is a deep poverty. Poverty tó wọnú poverty. Poverty tó sọ gbogbo ọmọ Nàìjíríà di poverty. Do you understand what that means? Tó bá sọ pé nǹkan extreme, this is where you keep the vision of Lugard because of all these 419 politicians that are telling you we will reborn Nigeria if we talk about 2023. But in terms of the poverty that you are in is going nowhere. So Toba Sokwe extreme poverty. This is the meaning according to Google. Extreme poverty is a deep poverty, abject poverty, absolute poverty, destitution poverty, or penury is the most severe type of poverty. Òun ni poverty tó ń pè ní poverty. Òun ni poverty tó máa pa yín. for you to continue with the vision of Lugard. The reason why you go to hospital, there's no nothing to treat you, is because you are in extreme poverty. The reason why you are not getting good welfare is because you are in extreme poverty. The reason that you can think of, and he said, she window, if you have a window, but if you are living face me, I face you will not daddy, or smell environment, or feel environment, and look at the environment of the vision that you want to continue to keep. Even a lot of Nigerians cannot live in this particular area in West London, where Lugard. Ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ Nigerians that will be living there will probably be lucky. Maybe until what in the 80s, or those that have access to your stolen wealth, like all these your Yoruba politicians, your Igbo politicians, your Biafran politicians that are also part of the system. The Igbo politicians are also part of it. They are not going to support Biafrans because they are also Oli. The Hausa, Barawo. The other tribes, Barawo. They are the ones that would have access to live in Rutan SW7. So for those of you that do not understand what it means to be in the extreme, ask yourself, you, do you think a Yoruba politician will solve all this problem? You think all these bastards, let's show you, all these 419, gbogbo wọn máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí tẹ sticker nísìn, wọn máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí tẹ poster, wọn máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí tẹ oríṣiríṣi, gbogbo wọn máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí jáde nísìn, all these bastards from Mudashiru Ajayi, all these bastards, all these 419, calling themselves the Yoruba'S. You can see their faces in Lagos, in Ogun State, in Kwara, in Koiki. You can see. Because why? They want to contest for more election to keep the vision of Lugard. Everyone that is contesting under House of Assembly as a senator will keep you in the Lugard section and Lugard environment even after he has died. How many years ago? We'll be visiting his burial ground very soon. Very, very soon. I can assure you that. We are working on that. But the vision that you are keeping, look at the environment of Lugard. You know what environment in Bosheri, even from everything about the point, look at it right there.
If you want to sell online,
look at the environment that Lugard is living. So you keeping one Nigeria is your environment. One of the environments here. Look at the environment. Look at the environment that the person that you are keeping one Nigeria for. Look at the environment. Now open your window. You want to see window kó wò ta kó wò pé ṣé environment tí Koiki fi wọ̀n mí àti the environment tẹ̀mí wà ìjẹ́ kankan náà ni. Once again, look at the environment. Look at the environment. Look at the exclusive, beautiful castles. Look at the house. Kódà ilé tí Lugard gbé is still well maintained. Ilé tí wọ́n gbé, look at the environment. So when you are saying that you are keeping one Nigeria, what you are actually doing is you are part of the extreme poverty defined by United Nations. And that same United Nations is the same United Nations that has been looking at Nigeria that has been under extreme poverty. Do you think they care? No. As a condition characterized by severe deprivation of the basic human need. What are the basic human needs in life? When somebody asks you now, what are the basic human needs? You don't need, 30 million naira to have a basic human needs. What is the point of those that have huge wealth in Nigeria, but they have to move with this convoy of military as if they are going to a war zone, and you are telling me there's no war in Nigeria? Go and look at all the Yoruba'S, well-to-do. Go and look at all the other tribes, well-to-do, whether they are artists, musicians, whether they are pastor, whether they are bishop. They are moving with a convoy of more than enough security to protect them. You know why? Because of what Lugard put together. that we have been managing since almost 107 years when it expired in 2014. Let's look at the basic human needs. You should be able to have a 3 square meal, but you can't. You know why? Because you are under this bracket. And it has been like that as far back as 2016. Let's go back to the data. As at 2016, a year after Ikene Shaka Banti, Agboworin Baba Oja. And if you don't know, like I always tell you, I know these people very well. I know what I saw during when they were doing the trader money. Let's see if I can find something. Trader money, Lagos. Let me see if I can find something. Trader money. When they were doing trader money, I think Osibajo. I was there when at least I attended 2 of that event. All the money were already in the market because I asked those within the area. It's unfortunate that I lost my official Olayomi Koiki Facebook. That is always easy for me to pull up so many of mine. You see, when this guy was moving around, giving money, I happened to attend one of those events as well myself. But that has not changed anything since 2016, according to this data. 70 million of you are in extreme poverty, and it went up every year. It never went down. It's gone up again. 2018. It's gone up again. 2019. Shoot up again. 2020. It's gone up again. We're waiting for the new data for what, 2021. Yeah, that's it now. We have 2022 and that's it. So it's gone up. From last year alone, 2 million extra people. I disagree with that. Olatunji Awofeso. I disagree with that. The Fulani Cabal will not authorize and give a Yoruba man what you've just said. So don't waste too much time. Nigeria belongs not just to the Fulani Cabal. Nigeria belongs to the international community, and we must break it. That is the last empire of the British government. A queen, God bless her. It's gone up. 88 million of you. What are the basic needs? Ẹ máa béèrè lọ́wọ́ ara yín. Do you have food? Safe drinking water? Ǹjẹ́ tó bá fẹ́ yàgbẹ́ nísìnyí? Ǹjẹ́ inú toilet ló máa lọ àbí ó máa wọnú igbó lọ? Ìwọ tó ń rìn ní ojú títì, ǹjẹ́ tó bá fẹ́ gbọ̀nsẹ̀, ǹjẹ́ o lè rí ibi tó lè sáré gbọ̀nsẹ̀ sí àbókọ̀ máa bó kaka síbì kan? Health. It's very, very important. Let me show you this video. I hope she's still alive. I remember bringing her on this program. I'm not sure whether it was, I think 2 years ago. And I know she's still in that condition. And there's so many of them like that. But how many can you support? We can only highlight those problems. But until we break away from Nigeria, people like that will be saved. Let's see if we can bring that image up. Once again, a very good afternoon and welcome. Let me see if it's in the folder. Nigeria is a big mess. But some of you want us to keep Nigeria. Yeah, I found it. This our sister right there. She's suffering a very health challenge. I remember bringing her on this show some 2 years ago, if I can remember. There's so many of them like that. That are Tiba Sope, can you send the video and listen? My phone will be busted with so many atrocity of health challenges affecting almost every Nigerian, regardless of your ethnicity, regardless of your religion, regardless of anything you can think of. And according to the data I was just talking about there, let me go back to that because we're talking about health now. So let's go back and I think I have a video of her, and I remember she said we can use that video as at that time and up to now. Health challenge. Can you see her? Health challenge because of the bastard Lugard. She's appealing to all Nigerians. Help me.
Now I was diagnosed to have stroke. My arms and my legs.
She's got stroke.
Since
In Nigeria,
2017.
No health care.
Now, when they diagnosed me, doctor told me that it has affected my spinal cord.
It has affected her spinal cord.
That's why I'm
in the shit hole country.
Nigerians
everybody wants to eat the cake of Tinubu, and that's why they rather want to support the Yoruba politician than our self-determination. Yoruba nation is not going back. It's a peaceful movement. We will continue to highlight all the danger should you keep one Nigeria. That is one out of so many of the dangers. But there are also more, according to these, our sisters.
Carried me up and in a loud voice said, "This is the future of Nigeria." They all said I was the future, but their actions clearly showed they didn't believe there was a future. As I prepared for university, I found out that no matter how hard I work, that my name, religion, and the part of Nigeria that I came from mattered more than my hard work. My parents never told me that it was more important to buy handouts than to read. They never told me I was the object of my lecturer's affection. They never told me that a 4-year program could take 6 years. They never told me that some of my lecturers were the grandmasters of the confraternities. I was not told that it was easier to save money to pay for whatever grades I wanted than to read for the grades. I am now a graduate despite and in spite of it all. 2020 is here and I am searching for Vision 2020. I guess they never knew 2020 would come so soon. I still don't have water. My roads are still not tarred, and yes, I can still hear the generator.
Did you hear that? Water is part of what we've just been talking about. If you look at that, extreme poverty. So, a Yoruba politician cannot change anything. A Yoruba politician will change anything. It might be no that we are just turning the mix. I opened it, but I didn't realize that I didn't start it. The mix LR for those that love to listen, so that they can save a bit of their data. I'm sorry that we've done almost an hour before switching it on, but it's quite on now. Basic human needs. All these bastard, all these 419 politicians that you will look at all their faces right now, and you should be cursing every one of them. You should be swearing for them. And let me show you that full image so that you can have a point. And the reason why this young girl right there, let me put her there. This girl, hopeless place with politicians. Look at them. All different tribes. They're all there behind me. From Yoruba woman, that a young woman was killed, kept in the prison, Itunu, and Abike Dabiri. You saw Abike Dabiri yesterday with Jagaban. A daughter that's married to Amosun, they're here in London. I'm talking about Bikedabiri. And how many of them like that? What you love, who come outside the country? And all they do is they just fly in just for 3 days. They can't spend long here because it's like when they leave Nigeria, it's like there's something that they are waiting to go back quickly because of all the crime. Somebody called me. I won't mention the name of that because of the sensitivity of what is the discussion. The moment politicians leave Nigeria, they are always trying to go back because there might be a leak within the space of time that they are out of Nigeria. That's why they don't want to spend too much. So when they come and you are your friends, you entertain them, you always see that they want to go back home quickly. It's because of all the old leak. The one more way, if they spend 2 weeks outside Nigeria, there's tendency somebody will go and open that file. Yeah. So they're always running back. But we have you, the Nigerians, that they will start the drums. They will start bringing out all the drums, everything they will throw at you, everything you can think of, all these bastards, all these barao, shege banzani, because you are keeping the vision of Lugard. But when it over sọ pé we should keep one Nigeria, you are keeping the vision of Lugard. That's what you don't understand. You are helping Lugard vision to continue to be maintained. And we've known that before the independence in 1960, the British officials are displayed with impunity a favoritism towards the North. There's no doubt about that. Lugard know that the union he brought together, and you still want to keep that union because you think you are intelligent. I'm a Yoruba man, a lecturer that should be the one taking us through all these details. But they are sitting now behind the fence. And when they finish, they'll all cry their ass out. I think the pension is well. Some pension for me. But she said to tell, some pension for me. All idiots. You would think that we have a lot of intelligent senior advocate of Nigeria, but all they do is they invite them to the TV. Why this young girl is dying? Like millions of people, go to the east, even go to the north. 200 people were killed in Zamfara. You think because I'm talking about Yoruba nation, I will not have sympathy for humanity? You think I'm that devilish like you that wants to keep the devilish incarnity of Nigeria? Because we are talking about Yoruba nation. Oh yes, does not mean that we will not talk about the crime, the injustice happening even in the northern part of the country. A messed up society. Do you know how many people are living in the internal display person? Messed up country. But now, they will come and start beating the drum. Money will start flourishing out. People will be given contract. Go and produce these. And you are happy. You know and doom. Omale. Omale. To ma fi generator fi ṣe iṣẹ́ tó ní kó lọ ṣe. But because of the peanut, tí wọ́n náà fi gain níbẹ̀. With the bag gbé, a lot of power. You are lobbying all the Yoruba'S. Ẹ ti ń lobby. Àwa la máa bá yín print o. Àwa la máa bá yín ṣe o. And then after that, they all live in Abuja. And when they come home, they come with heavy security because they cannot walk alone anymore. And you are the one defending them. Ìwọ tó ń wò mí. Ìwọ ló ń defend wọn. Defender of an atrocity that all these, including all those PDP, Fayose, 419, all thieves. I know him very well. I know the sister, the elder sister to Fayose, here in UK. I haven't spoken to her ever since. I would have loved to know her view because when she used to interact with us. I'm talking about fire shit and you. All pretenders, as if they've not made your life miserable. Every single one of them, it doesn't matter. Mimico, every one of them. But Emba play politics. Where is Buruji Kashamu? All the money he left, Buruji Kashamu's son was part of those that killed that Sylvester. Everything has now been put in the charade, a cloud. Buruji Kashamu wà nínú àwọn ọmọ tí wọ́n ní wọ́n pa Sylvester. Look at the case now. They turn it upside down. Àwọn ọmọ olówó ni now. A messed up society. And this young girl there, spinal cord, no welfare, no security. Name every one of them. From Benga Daniel to Oshoba, name every one of them. They're all 419. That subjected the Yoruba people to what we are going. Where's BC Akondi? Look at him there. They love the Nigeria by keeping the Lugard mission. And you believing in their vision. You are believing in the vision of this bastard that came and tell you that they will put everything right. So now, Toripe, Awusa Fulani ni ẹni tó wà níbẹ̀. So òun ò put it right. So tí Yorùbá bá débẹ̀ ní sí, òun ló máa wá put it right. Is that what you're saying? And sọ pé Britain put us in a mess. And that mess is why your life has been mortgaged. And they talk about leadership. And people think it's about leadership problem. We're talking about a people that have been suppressed, marginalized, the injustice because of the contraction. Look at Lai Mohammed there. Look at Fashola there. I'll provide light. Waiting the light. I should not for you now. Where is the industry? For 6 years, where is the industry? I'm asking you. Yeah. What don't hold me on? What to feel or dibo fun? What don't feel attack our? Where is the industry? To teach you. You don't share God say go wọlé mọ́. Your economy is in comatose. Your economy is in tomatoes. Tomatoes. And you are playing with fire. You don't know what is coming. Because what is coming, you will not be able to stop it. And if you think America believes that we are priority,
complete solidarity against this outrage against what happened in Paris, vis-a-vis what we see in Nigeria, which is truly not, it should not be surprising. Look, what's happening in Nigeria is barbarous. It's horrible. I mean, it's complete madness, yet it's not a priority. The United States unilaterally could do almost anything it needs to do. It would be a long-term effort, but it could be done. And the United States has the capability. All the elements of power, we have those.
So why not?
It's not a priority. That's the problem. We are committed elsewhere in the world. Black West Africa is not a priority. Very stark, very hard to say, but that's the case right now.
So you better start applying for American visa to run away. You better start looking at options to run away. But how many people will run away? 25 minutes past 1400 hours. That's 2 p.m. The 11th of January 2022. You're watching a live transmission from London. I took you down to Lancaster House, where all the shenanigans. That's the closest you will see it. After 2 1 of our London. Of people when you're concerned about whatever is happening in Nigeria, they don't give a toss. While our concern, you think when you are concerned, they have their own problem, their own issues that they're dealing with. About Parayiton long, they don't give a toss. You think they don't get a report? They're only telling their children here, don't go to Nigeria, and if you go to Nigeria, you better be careful where you're traveling to. And then I saw the article, American advising their citizens. What advice is your government giving you? You watching me now. Yoruba man. Advice will not find anything. I mean, if the international community is advising their citizens about your country that is in a mess, that's your score sheet. Look at him. 11 years old. Look at him there. 11 years old. Look at the job he's doing. So, is that what you're telling me? It will solve all this problem. A problem that has been created for a purpose, and that creation, they don't want it to go by all this bastard and all the shit PDP, AFGA, all those other ones in the southeast there, which I don't have any problem, because that is not my problem. Our problem is down there in the south because our politicians. Look at the score sheet. You think investor will come to your country? Are you out of your sense? You think investor will come and invest in a country where terrorists is operating? Or people investor Mawa? Is that what you're thinking? The reason why prayer, online prayer, physical prayer, as if you are the only one that devil is running after. You think that the devil is only in Nigeria? No! It's because you are living in poverty. Religious center near. When people, as I speak right now, during the daytime, apart if they're off day or they have their own self-business, they're all working hard. Go to that messed up country and see, strong, able-bodied Nigerians that have nothing. And the 11 years old that should be in school is out there in the sun doing a liberal work in a shit old country. And you tell me 2023 will solve the problem. You're mad. You are completely mad. You are out of your sense. Oh, Monton Sorara. Look at him there. Because you are trying to get a contract now. But what you don't understand is during this campaign is not going to bring investor into Nigeria. That's it. These guys, they know. They know investors are running out of Nigeria. They're going to Ghana. They're going to, Uganda. They're going to Kenya. They're going to South Africa to set up. They are all the same under one umbrella. But they are using the broom. They keep the umbrella like that, but they are still using the broom. From Saraki and every one of them, with his wife. You bastard. Every single one of them. They go on Instagram, post a video, and then you think that they love you. They want to keep the vision of Lugard. And we are here saying, this is who we are. Agbe not that missing. Where is the Agbe? Where is the Agbe? Àwọn Agbe not that missing. Àwọn Agbe, ìbò làwọn Agbe wà missing. Look at them. Contractions. If I, living here, is being given advice by the British government that you as a citizen living here, be careful when you go to Nigeria, is your own government even telling you to be careful in Nigeria? Do you understand what that means? You think this about Amala politics? That one did the group and one mad. You want to play? Make your life miserable. No potable drinking water in every part of Yoruba land. No. I can open it, I can drink it. Tap water. Can you drink any tap water in your house right now? You'll be sick within the next 3 weeks. Oh, beer man, omani cholera, or typhoid. And they take you to the hospital and there's nobody to treat you because the doctors have all run away. They are working outside Nigeria. When you should be controlling a good resources. You think when a Yoruba man becomes the president, it will solve the problem that we are discussing right now? You are mad. You are living in denial. Gbogbo yín pátápátá from Alimosho lọ sí Lagos Island, lọ sí Surulere, lọ sí Bariga, lọ sí Mushin, lọ sí Ojú Ẹlẹ́gba, lọ sí Okoko Michael, lọ sí Ajégúnlẹ̀. Ẹ lọ́ọ́ máa dìbò fún wọn, ẹ máa jìyà tẹ́ máa fi kú ni. The average lifespan of a Nigerian today is not even up to 54 anymore. It becomes so bad. That's the statistics. Tó bá pé 54, á yẹ pé Ọlọ́run wà pẹ̀lú ẹ̀ díẹ̀ ni in that messed up country. Look at the young boy. Kí lorúkọ again? Slim Joe that died. Call on phone, okay? 30 years old. Just kidney. Kódà, mommy kan pè mí. She showed me the evidence that she has been on dialysis here in this country for 13 good years. 13 good years. She's still alive. Why a 30-year-old boy in a messed up country that could not provide the basic amenities? But now they're going to come out and start drumming. And the followership of the Yoruba'S, and I can see them trolling all the social media. They are excited. They are happy. Idiot. They are feeling energized. Inú wọn dùn bó ti announce. Kò gbé Bísí Àkàndé lọ síbẹ̀ ni. Àrí Bísí Àkàndé lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́. Kí ló dé tó ṣe gbé Bísí Àkàndé lọ? They deprive you of who you are gẹ́gẹ́ bí ọmọ Yorùbá. Àwa náà wá wà níta. Àwa tó yẹ ká máa supply àwọn èèyàn níta káwa. Do you understand that the businesses that everybody is doing outside, it doesn't matter what kind of business, bóyá ẹni ṣọ́ọ̀pù ni, mo lọ sí ṣọ́ọ̀pù kan mo sọ fún wọn ní Dustin, mo ní ó yẹ káwa wà nílé ni, káwọn kan wá máa rajà yẹn lọ́wọ́ wa ni. Just as people are going to Turkey, people are going to Asian countries to go and do business. Àwọn èèyàn kì í wá sílùú onílùú wá ṣe business yẹn, ìwọ ló máa lọ síbẹ̀ láti lọ bá wọn ṣòwò. People should have been coming to the Yoruba land and be buying in bulk, while we will be on the ground. Gbogbo wa ṣí tó bá ti ṣí ṣọ́ọ̀pù tó ṣí ṣọ́ọ̀pù kékeré sí Dustin Peckham. Efipẹ̀ ti arrive. Àwọn sọ̀rọ̀ Yorùbá nation. Àwọn ọmọ yẹn ń ráyè. Ẹ mọ̀ pé irú business yẹn ilẹ̀ Yorùbá ló yẹ ká ti máa ṣe. Káwọn other countries, àwọn lẹ́ẹ̀kọ́ máa bá wa tajà yẹn ní London. Àwọn ní láti gbé ní UK. We don't have to be living in America. Ó jẹ́ káwa wà lórílẹ̀-èdè wa ni. Kọ́ máa bá wa ṣòwò. Kó jẹ́ pé àwa la máa produce. What have you been producing since 6 years of this nasty APC? 6 bloody years. What industry have functioned? Tell me now. I challenge you. Nobody could come out. Come and defend your nasty Nigeria for me. I'll give you the platform. Mad people all over the place. Come and defend Nigeria. I will bring you here. Come and defend Nigeria and tell us why we should keep the vision of a bastard person called Lugard. And those around him that made that impossible for that contraction called Nigeria. Ó ti ṣí restaurant kékeré sí London, sí Birmingham, ó ti arrive. Ó ti ń ṣe business kékèké nílùú òyìnbó, ó ti arrive. When we should be on our own ground, territory, producing, and people should be traveling down there to do that business. Monwo Nepal. Let me see if I can pull it out. It's just I don't like using those videos because it doesn't belong to me. But I just enjoy them when I'm in my relaxing mood. And you can see people traveling around the world. Oh, the Nigeria. Nigeria, a messed up country. Do you think people will come to Nigeria to come and do what? When people are going around the world The beautiful places around the world. Why do you think anybody wants to come to Nigeria? To come and do what in Nigeria? A country where terrorists is operating with impunity, bringing out AK-47 in the broad daylight, kidnap people, kill. You think they'll take risk of their lives to come and do what in Nigeria? To come and do what? To come and do what? Let me show you this a little bit. This is what I watch when I'm not doing anything.
Just humming away. The 5-year-old APC government says I should blame the previous PDP government. So I look for all the umbrella-carrying politicians. But lo and behold, they are all carrying brooms now. What to do? Umbrella or broom? Broom and umbrella.
Thank you very much, my sister. Let them be deceiving themselves. I'm not going to put the audio out. Let's just watch a little bit of it. People are traveling around the world. Do you know how many people have watched this video? 1.6 million people have watched a video that was put together by 2 people. And that means more people will travel down that end. Who's going to come to your shithole country where terrorists are operating on a broad daylight? Kidnapping. You think all these people will come to Nigeria? This is Nepal. Let's watch a little bit of it. Look at them. 1.6 million people look to a video. And what have they done? They've just traveled. You can see them in with their 4K camera. Look at the view. That could have been transformed. An idiot all over the Yoruba land. Yoruba politician. Imagine this in Nigeria today. You'll be kidnapped straight away, taken into the forest, and then your family will be looking for ransom. Idiots all over the place. And you come here, you think, oh, yeah, Koiki, what? Or dead. I've been following all the comments in the last 24 hours. You can see them, non-ethnic people. You go and look at their profile. Go and say, round. Imagine 2 people. Ẹ wo shadow yẹn. Àwọn méjì ni. Ṣé rí pé camera tó ń lò, òun ló gbé sókè yẹn is 4K. 1.6 million have watched this view. You think that we cannot do the same thing if Nigeria was working? Don't ask me the way forward. The way forward is for everybody to go and do what we have to do. Asking the way forward all the time is not something we're going to be answering you with. The way forward is what I am doing. I'm doing my own best. We're all Yoruba'S. Go and do your best as well. At the end of the day, people know that there's a problem coming. Let's watch a little bit. Can you do this? In remote area, we have a lot of remote places that people will just travel down and then they will go out there. Look at them. 2 people traveling on their own. No police escort, no security, no army. And the bastard Yoruba people are here telling me Nigeria is working. And it's surely they will go in. Mad people all over the place. And when they saw a ticket, one rent Okada, one gbé backpack sẹ́yìn, one lọ nìyẹn. What if one map? Because they can monitor them at every point because they know that there's no terrorists operating to live. Imagine terrorists in daddy. Can you compare that with the image I just showed you now? Let's go back to that image, and then people come here and say, hey, why do you hate Tinubu so much? Or they? Me come and Tinubu. Tinubu ko. Taraboni. Me come and Tinubu. Tinubu wajage bi èèyàn ni. All these animals. Tinubu tó lè gba treatment ní Nigeria tó wá sí lóyìnbó. Ṣé yẹn lè ní máa sọ pé kíní? Look at it. Compare this now. Listen. Tourist wo ló máa wá nísìn? Can you see this? And then compare that with this. Let me move it closer. Okay. I'm going to be joining the 2 together so that you can understand. Imagine these 2 people now driving the Okada with this bastard on the road ready to kidnap them. Do you understand what it means? Do you understand at all? Are you deaf? Or brain? Talk about any brain. Ìwọ náà wò now. And this video was in 2020, last year, May 16. 1.6 million people have watched it. Ìwọ gan lè máa ṣerú nǹkan báyìí tó máa fi ṣe YouTube kìíní ẹ̀. I wonder why people are saying I don't have job in Nigeria. It's because the country is shit hole. You can also do the same thing. Kó kàn máa tẹ̀ káàkiri gbogbo òkè ògùn, kó máa kámẹ́rà ẹ̀, káwọn èèyàn máa rí, kó máa sanwó fún wọn náà. Ẹ̀yà jẹ́ kan, àwọn tá ń ṣe agitator yẹn. Even when I hear that, let me even come back here a little bit. Let me come back here. Because I tend to hear these all the time. You know, àwọn tó ń ṣe Yorùbá nation yẹn, wọ́n make owó lọ́ ṣe ń ṣe Yorùbá nation. Àwọn agitator yẹn, wọ́n make owó. Gbọ́dọ̀ ti make owó náà dà. Oorun wà lójú mi báyìí bí ṣe bá ń sọ̀rọ̀. Oorun tó wà lójú mi kò ń ṣe kékeré. But because we are dedicated at 1 p.m. aláti wà lórí ètò, oorun wà lójú mi báyìí. Àní àwọn agitator owó tó ń make yẹn, owó òṣìwò ló ń make tẹ́ ń pariwo. À ń sọ pé a fẹ́ gbàlú tá a máa make owó gidi. Táwọn èèyàn máa wá tèmi náà máa káàkiri gbogbo ilẹ̀ Yorùbá tí máa fi nǹkan àwọn èèyàn. Tí mo lè wá Nàìjíríà nísìn kí n máa káàkiri pẹ̀lú kámẹ́rà. Even lásán kò kàn gbé fóònù lásán báyìí wá fún ẹ nígbà tí wọ́n á ná ẹ wá ṣe. Mad country, no orientation, no nothing. Ìlú òṣì, ìlú burúkú, ìlú tó ń pààyàn lẹ́kún lójoojúmọ́. Ẹ rò pé àwa happy ni. Fóònù lásán tẹ bá gbé fóònù, ìwọ lọ yọ fóònù lóṣòdì nísìn. Ẹni tó fẹ́ jagbà wà níbẹ̀. Ọlọ́pàá máa bèrè pé why you cameraing me? Kí lẹ̀ ní kámẹ́rà fún if you are doing the wrong thing? Mad country, and then we have all these idiot Yoruba'S that are data 10 naira fún. Èyí tẹ̀ ní live. Ìwọ náà wo ayé táwọn yẹn lọ nísìn tó ń jẹ tó ń káàkiri. Èèyàn 1.6. Imagine nínú wọn, give me a statistics. Nínú 1.6 million, at least nothing less than 100,000 people will have interest to travel down there. Èmi kan tí mo wà ń bẹ̀ gan mo ti ní interest. Ọ̀gbìn ìjẹ́ mo ní lọ rúdù báyìí. Kí n kàn tẹ̀ lọ ṣe exploration. Ọmọ tó ń pè lọ exploration. So Nàìjíríà lẹ́yìn wá pọ́lé yẹn. And you know, compare the two together with this bastard. Ta ló fẹ́ wá sí ìlú tí terrorist tó operate àti ebi right? Ìjẹ́ ìwọ rí àwọn èèyàn kankan tó jáde nísìnyí. Look at them. Because even there's no other bike. Look at the remote area they are traveling to. Ṣé ẹ ní brain ni? This is what we are talking about. The advantage, the future of what a Yoruba nation will be like. Not this nonsense country where people are here, putting out AK-47 for the government. Look at them with impunity. And you idiots come and talk us through about one. Look at them. Nobody. Don't try. This is the future that we are talking about. This is the Yoruba nation that will be able to protect every foreigner that comes into our land and defend them as well so that they are not taken away without us knowing. Look at the view. Don't you like this kind of view? Look at it. Sorry, what duro káwọn yẹn kọjá lọ? An idiot all over the place. Come here and be talking nonsense. Hey, Koiki, why don't you like Tinubu? Kí ni kàn tó kò ní ṣoríire Tinubu kọ̀ Tinubu ni. Ìyẹn wá jẹ́ kẹ́bẹ̀ tí yàn like. Ìyẹn wá jẹ́ I cannot show that too much of the video like that. Because it doesn't belong to me. And whatever I put me on the travel in Sima, let's share for me. We have so many places all over the Yoruba land. But the Fulani terrorists are sitting down there. We're going to open the phone line and come. And let's get your own view so far. Let's change the background and take away this bastard. Let's continue, to ask Benin Republic to release Chief Sunday IGBOHO. He's not a criminal and he has never been one. That is the man holding Chief Sunday IGBOHO alone. That is the man holding Chief Sunday IGBOHO. And as Yoruba people, we are patient. If not, I just say if not, we are so patient. But this man is now spending 6 months in another couple of days just because he's fighting on behalf of every sons and Yoruba'S. Let's take the first call. Hello, caller.
Ẹjọ́ ẹ má bínú, mo fẹ́ béèrè lọ́wọ́ yín pé ṣé ti rí nǹkan tí àwọn ọmọ Warri tí wọ́n ń ṣe fún Sẹ́ríkì tán gbé lọ sí Warri, ṣé ti rí nǹkan tán ṣe fún lálẹ́ àná wọn jù?
If you ever send this in me, I've not been able to see that.
Mo ti send it in yẹn wò.
Okay, I'll have it.
Ẹ wò ó sàn.
All right, thank you. The number hasn't changed. It's still the same number. Let's look at the video that was sent to me.
Jesus. 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 Oh boy. Jesus. Jesus. They push them. Bam! They don't shoot you. More they go. Yo, man, let's go.
Oh, Maru, things will get hot. You're holding Nnamdi Kanu, and these terrorist guys are moving with impunity. And one label IPOB as terrorist organization. Let's go with the first call. Hello, caller.
Hello, Mr. Koiki, White Lion. Yeah, Ekweto. No?
Go ahead, I'm going.
Yeah. Mo ń wo ètò yín lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ báyìí. Ṣé rí àwọn tá a lè ṣe báyìí? Because bàbá ní ká la orí èèyàn sìn ká máa kọ́ ọpọlọdẹ kúrò ká tún máa kó mi sí èèyàn ọgbọ́n tó tún lè ṣe náà. Because all of you are trying. Everybody you don't try. Ẹni tó bá sọ pé èèyàn kan make owó kó náà lọ dá platform tiẹ̀ lẹ̀. Kó mọ bó ṣe dùn tó. Ṣé rí àwọn bọ̀rọ̀ yìí lówè ó láronú ọ̀lọ́rọ̀ tó wà nílẹ̀. Èyí ò dẹ̀ ní ṣe jura ẹ lọ. Ṣé rí nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ tó pọ̀ ní Yorùbá land? Wọ́n á fi ìbọn já ọmọ ẹlòmíì ní orí. Ṣé bí wọ́n ń sọ fún wọn ń sìn wọn ò fẹ́ gbọ́? Wọ́n ti fẹ́ máa jójó orí burúkú kiri. Wọ́n ti fẹ́ máa jójó ẹlẹ́yà kiri. Wọ́n ti ń dìrẹ̀ sílẹ̀, wọ́n ti ń dé recharge card lẹ̀ lórí 2,000 naira. Àwọn máa fi ìbọn já ọmọ ẹ worú àwọn ọmọ tó ń pè bọ́lé lọ́wọ́. Táwọn máa wo èjì tó dàgbà jù ní gbogbo àwọn ọmọ ẹ bó ṣe wà yẹn bí a ló ti 20.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Ẹ̀wọ̀n máa ń ṣètò àwọn alẹ́ ní kọ̀ọ̀kan wọn lọ́wọ́. Ẹjọ́ ṣé irú èèyàn bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣé ẹ̀rẹ́ èèyàn kan tó ń gbèrú nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ dání ní Lagos state or ní Ogun state or ní Ọ̀ṣun state ní Yorùbá land tọ́ọ̀nì máa pariwo ẹ̀ kiri. Àwọn pípọ̀ yà ní màgìdì ni wọ́n. Èmi ò dẹ̀ rí wọn bá wí. Aṣọ náà ló ń bo forí ìyẹn gbọ̀ngàn àìbáwọn náà máa ń pòwe Yorùbá yẹn tó bá ṣe bí òwe. Àwọn olórí burúkú àwọn olùsí tó jẹ́ pápọ̀ ara wọn náà ń jà fún. Àwọn ló kọ́ ṣe borí burúkú yìí. Tẹ̀lé mi fẹ́ kí mẹ́sẹ̀jì kan tí Fúlàní bá wà lórí social media tó ń gbọ́. Tí Haúsá náà bá wà lórí social media tó bá ń gbọ́. Ṣé ẹni tẹ́ bá máa wá Yorùbá land? Ilé àwọn bá wa ní kẹ́ ẹ lọ o. Ẹ fi àwọn àwọn tó ti poor nínú ìdílé o tó jẹ́ pé àwọn Yorùbá poor yẹn ẹ fi wọ́n sílẹ̀ torí èèyàn gidi náà ni àwọn náà rówó fi jẹun. Èmi ń drop message yẹn lẹ̀ fún Haúsá tó bá wà lórí platform yìí ni o. Ilé àwọn bá wà ní kẹ́ rọra gbà lọ ẹ lọ́ máa gbé àwọn ọmọ wọn. Torí kò sí kankan náà àwọn èèyàn wa tó lówó lọ́wọ́ gbogbo wọn ti di aṣẹ́wó gbogbo wọn ti di dàkúdà tán. Tẹ bá dé Naija tẹ bá dé Yorùbá land èyí náà mọ̀ pé yes nǹkan bọ́ọ̀lù wọn. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ẹ mọ̀ pé nǹkan bọ́ọ̀lù wọn ajútajú orí burúkú wọn ti lọ dà sínú omi fún wọn tó ti ra iye ẹlòmíì òun ò jẹ́ kó rí ẹ sọ mọ́. Mẹ́sẹ̀jì tí máa fún wọn nìyẹn omi ìsọjú bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ. Gbọ́sọ̀ wọn lè la orílẹ̀ kan tó kọ́ bọ́ lọ́nú ẹ̀ kúrò. Ẹ ti sọ láti bí odidi láti ìgbà tí mo ti follow every one of you yín ẹ ti ń sọ lókàlùkù yín ti ń try even kọ́ máa fi ànàgó wọn kọ́ máa fi sọ ó yẹ kó rí oníkàlùkù ti là nígbà nǹkan báyà àfẹ́. Ẹnu èèyàn ní ọ̀fẹ́ nǹkan tí ò fẹ́ náà. Kí ló wà ní referendum kẹfílẹ̀ kẹkàn tí ẹ test capacity oníkàlùkù wò. Ẹ wá ń sáré kiri 247. Ẹjọ́ èmi ò ní sọ ju ẹ lọ Fúlàní. Haúsá tẹ bá máa fẹ́ wọ Yorùbá land ní ọba ní kẹ́ kọ́kọ́ gbà lọ. èmi ò sọ ju ìyẹn lọ ilé ọba tẹ́ ẹ̀ bá gba ilé ọba lọ gbogbo ìrandíran yín wọn ò ní ṣoríire ilé ẹ fa àwọn èèyàn wá sílẹ̀ ẹ gba ilé ọba àti ilé ìdílé lọ ojú wọn lè là èmi ò sọ ju bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ.
Thank you very much. Eshegoni. Let's go straight and take more calls. +447594050979. Àwa ló yẹ ká wà nílé káwọn kan máa wá bá wa kọ́ máa bá wa ṣòwò kọ́ máa ra oríṣiríṣi lọ ká máa bá wọn ṣe consultancy láti ilé using different technology. Tó bá tẹ̀ ní any reason pé wọ́n fi gbéyàn lọ sí ìlú kan á jẹ́ pé àwa la máa jẹ́ expatriate. And we have our people now that are happy that wọ́n gbóyìnbó wá òyìnbó wá di expatriate òyìnbó tó ní A-level ní bíbá ọ̀dẹ̀ burúkú. Let's go and take the next call. Hello.
Hello, Mr. Koiki.
Welcome to the program.
Thank you today for your program.
You're welcome.
Everything you said is 100% correct. And Yoruba'S, I'm a Biafran to start with. Yoruba'S, we all have to wake up to fight for our future. We cannot change the past, but we have the opportunity now we are alive to change the future. One mentality that is holding us back is this suffer on earth, enjoy in heaven. That is one mentality holding our people back. That's why whenever Nigeria gets worse, we only try to adjust and endure. So, Mr. Koiki, thank you for your consistency. And mighty God will protect you for us. God bless you.
Thank you. And holy Biafra brothers and sisters, we love you so much. Like I said all the time, my concern is not the Biafrans. They want the same freedom, just as you. Our concern should be focused on our politicians that do not want that freedom. When we get our freedom, whoever wants to live among us, we go according to our constitution. Let's go more into the conversation. Hello, caller.
Hello, brother. I'm calling.
Hey, cousin, sir.
Cousin. Ẹ jẹ́ kọ́kọ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ pẹ̀lú báyìí pé wọ́n ní wọn kò ní kí ọmọdé má tẹ̀tẹ̀ tó bá ti lè dáná gbogbo òun ní ọ̀rọ̀ tó wà nílẹ̀. Ṣé ẹ gbọ́ mi ẹ̀lọ́?
Àgbọ́yé.
Ẹ má bá Jagaban Bandi sọ o. Ẹ má bá sọ rárá. Ẹ jẹ́ kó lọ béèrè lọ́wọ́ nǹkan tí Fúlàní fojú NKO Abiola rí. Abiola was African richest before. Bẹ́ẹ̀ business ẹ̀dá lẹ́nu ẹ̀. Wọ́n crumble ẹ̀, wọ́n destroy ẹ̀. The name was nowhere to be found. Wọ́n fi rẹ́ẹ̀sì àwọn tí àwọn bíi Dantata, Dangote. Intentional act. So wọ́n ti ń ṣe é ti pẹ́. But lọ́wọ́ tá a wà yìí, a máa dì pẹ̀lú àwa ara wa. Ẹ filẹ̀ 2023 tó president tó wà yẹn, aṣojú gbogbo wa ló máa ṣe. Ojú gbogbo wa ló máa ṣe. Ẹ ṣàpọ́n lẹ́ o. Èmi mọ̀ pé generation ti wà ẹsẹ̀ ìyá táwọn ọ̀rọ̀ tó ń kọ̀ láti correct àwọn á correct ẹ̀. Ẹ̀fùn ìgbà díẹ̀ ló ṣe time bomb ní little ló máa ṣẹlẹ̀. Nǹkan tó fẹ́ gbọ́ yẹn àìkí wọ́n tẹ́lẹ̀ ń bẹ̀. Ìgbógun tó fẹ́ gbọ́ kó máa ṣẹlẹ̀ yẹn aláàkì máa ṣẹlẹ̀. Kò sẹ́ni tó lè yẹ. Ó máa ṣẹlẹ̀ ni. Ó máa ṣẹlẹ̀. We can't continue like this. Wọ́n bá wèrè whether dead or alive tó wà ní House of Reps sọ gbogbo nǹkan tó ń jẹ́ restructuring. Give us referendum, say no. What is the way forward? Let us go. By force you go now. Must we live by force? Must we live together by force? What is their interest in the Yoruba land? Tẹ́bá dé port authority, ẹ máa sunkún. Yorùbá ní stake níbẹ̀ rárá àtọ̀. You shed tears. Why? Ṣé láìsí la fẹ́ hand over fáwọn ọmọ wa? Better we lay down our lives now for them to enjoy. Nigeria is like air fire. Kò sí air fire kan kọ́ bí kankan mọ́. Don't be for air fire. Come to Nigeria, come and see air fire. when we are growing up, we are shouting up NEPA. Now up NEPA, I know that today hand over, like to hand over, found more. Brother, never been to go.
Thank you very much. We love those at home so much. We are concerned about those that are not interested on this self-determination. The freedom of the Yoruba'S away from the shackles of Nigeria. Let's go to the next caller. Hello, caller.
Hello, Mr. Koiki.
Cousin, sir.
Cousin. Shut up. Thank you. Mo fẹ́ kí wọ́n mọ̀ pé ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ and ẹjọ́ president ló wà lórí oyè tó ń sọ pé we need God intervention ní lórí insecurity. Ṣé ó wà capable nìyẹn? Kí wá ní Ọ̀ṣínbàjò wá fẹ́ ṣe nígbà tí Buhari sọ pé òun nídìí God intervention lórí insecurity? Because kò yé mi o. Kò yé mi mi ò mú àwọn ṣáà ń wò ní president sọ pé àwọn need the God intervention lórí insecurity. Ṣé máa yẹ ṣó wà òkè ṣá? Ṣó wà òkè ṣá? ṣó rí máa yẹ pé kó wá ní Ọ̀ṣínbàjò wá sọ pé òun wá ló fẹ́ ṣe? Kí ló fẹ́ ṣe? What can he do? Kó jẹ́ kó ní kálukú kí Yorùbá wà lọ́tọ̀ káwúsá wà lọ́tọ̀ tó bá fẹ́ máa para àwọn náà wọ̀. Ṣé o ti yé? Kí Ìgbò náà dẹ̀ wà. Kò ń ṣe kíní lòun kò ń ṣe nínú àwọn ṣé ó ti gbọ̀dá ẹni. Àwa fẹ́ lọ Yorùbá ní kẹfí wá lẹ̀ ká wà ní wàwà lọ́dún ká máa manage ní Yorùbá orílẹ̀-èdè tiwa. Kẹ́yẹ Awúsá kẹ́yẹ wà níbẹ̀ ẹ bá fẹ́ fira yín ṣe àwọn náà mọ̀. Ṣé ìyẹn ló tún wá fẹ́ di kíní báyìí? Because àwọn president yìí kò yé mi. Ọ̀rẹ́ ò yé mi. Because kò ní àjẹ́ńdà kankan. Ẹ wò nígbà tí ọ̀rẹ́ yín Ṣeun Ọ̀ṣúnba lóye. Tó tán lọ interview òun ní channels mú gbogbo live program ẹ̀ lórí YouTube. Ṣé you understand? Tó lọ interview ṣé mo ń pé gbogbo tó ń bá president sọ ẹ̀ wọ́n ti kọ́ kalẹ̀. Ó lè ní tán lè béèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀. Tẹ bá wo ojú tó fi ń wò wọ́n. Ẹ lọ tún fídíò yẹn wò. Ṣé you understand? Ojú tó fi ń wo àwọn tó interview ẹ̀ méjì ẹ pé ẹ̀yin ẹ ṣàmọ́ tẹ máa sọ níbí. Tí o máa ń ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ ibi tó máa bóyá àwọn pípù yìí ló máa dá àwọn pípù yìí ló máa gbé wọn àwọn DSS. Ṣé o understand? Ojú tí president yẹn fi ń pò wọn ojú ẹ̀ ò dá ẹgbẹ́ ò dá sí wọn pé kí ni bẹ́ẹ̀ kọ́ máa ń kàn sọ pé bóyá wọn ò interview ẹ̀ ní ló ṣe aláwọ̀ àwọn channels kọ́ wá interview ẹ̀ ní Àbújá àwọn èèyàn kan wọ́n wà ní background tó ń tó gbogbo tó ń sọ. Ní program tó ṣe yẹ àwọn èèyàn wà ní background pé ẹ mọ tẹ máa sọ o ẹ mọ tẹ máa béèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ gbogbo tó lẹ́ béèrè lọ́wọ́ kí náà béèrè kí ló dáhùn. Ṣé president yìí ṣé ó yẹ kò tiẹ̀ ní memory mọ́? àti ṣe president ní ọdún Nàìjíríà but we have to get it right. Sáwé mo wà lẹ́yìn Yorùbá nation for life.
Thank you. Once again, we appreciate those of you at home. And if you repete, we are so much believe that we're all in this together. Like I always say, there's no difference among us. Let's quickly remind us of the Ilana UK website. If you're not aware of it, we would also be, we meant to do it so last week. I think we couldn't have enough time, but hopefully this week we will do it this week. Let's show you again the website. We all need everybody to be on board to be able to achieve this movement. It's not about the media alone. Be involved in this organization, the chapter of Ilana in UK, and I'm sure it will go a long way. Let's go straight to the next call. Hello, caller.
Hello, Mr. Ọlọ́run á máa fún yín ṣe o. A kú oríire náà o. Nígbà kan máa jáde pé òun fẹ́ jẹ president Nàìjíríà. Ọlọ́run á jó ìjẹ́. Ṣé rí ọ̀rọ̀ tó wà lẹ̀? Ìyàwó pé mi ti máa sọ kò sọ tó dé. Lóye election tí ó ń bọ̀ gbogbo wọn máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní jáde. Lóye ọdẹni tó bá máa mọ̀ bọ̀ á ṣe bí ọ̀pọ̀. Ọjọ́ ọmọ náà làárọ̀ sí náà. èmi sọ ọjọ́ ti pẹ́ tẹ́rí gbogbo orú àwọn jàgàbá àtọ́ jáde jàgà wòlá gbogbo kìíní ká ní iṣẹ́ tí wọ́n ti pa àròkò ránṣẹ́ tí gbogbo tí àwọn èèyàn ní tẹ́rí gbogbo wọn yìí wọn ò ní lẹ́nu àti sọ̀rọ̀ pé òun fẹ́ di president. Bẹ́ẹ̀ rí àwọn tó wà ní Nàìjíríà náà táwọn sọ pé àwọn èèyàn tó wà ní táwọn sọ pé kí ló láwọn òkòkò ẹ má jẹ́ àtọ́ra wa ṣẹlẹ̀ ni tí ebi ìṣẹ́ àti ìyà bá ti jẹ kò lè ronú pé òun máa ní òun ní lójú ọjọ́ ọ̀la pé òun lè di kankan lé ayé. Irú àwọn èèyàn bẹ́ẹ̀ ò lè ronú bẹ́ẹ̀. Èèyàn tó bá lè jẹ oúnjẹ àárọ̀ tó jẹ tọ̀sán tó jẹ kalẹ́ ló máa ń rò pé ó yẹ pé òun náà ní fújọ láti di nǹkan báyìí àbí kò di nǹkan báyìí. Ṣé rí àwọn tó wà lẹ́yìn àánú wọn kàn ń ṣe mí ni? Àná àwọn Haúsá tẹ̀ ń wò yìí wọ́n ti wọ̀ wá. Àwọn Haúsá tẹ̀ wọ́n ti wọnú wa ju táwọn rò bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ. Èmi tí mò ń bá yín sọ̀rọ̀ yìí. Wọ́n kó Haúsá débi tí èèyàn gbọ́ dé. Tẹ bá ń ta Haúsá lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ màá sọ fún yín pé yóò gbọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ tẹ̀ sọ. Ọ̀tún mo gbọ́ kò sí òsì Haúsá tẹ̀ sọ tí mi ò gbọ́. Ẹ ti gbàgbà máa ń lẹ̀ àwọn tí wọ́n ní pé kó ànáùsì bàbá ẹ̀ Buhari tó ní kó ànáùsì ó bọ̀ pé wọ́n máa pa kó tó di 2023. Ó mọ̀ pé wọ́n máa pa wọ́n máa ti rúbọ. Òun tó jẹ́ pírẹ́sidẹ̀ntì kò ṣe ànáùsì ẹni tóun sọ́pọ́tì tó jẹ́ tóun bá tó jẹ́ ẹni tóun sọ́pọ́tì pé kó jáde fún 2023. Because you know what he's saying. Nigeria is a country that I don't know how to put it. Tẹ bá rìn máa wọn politician dáadáa, tẹ bá wo nǹkan tó ń ṣe ní abẹ́nú, ẹ̀rù Ọlọ́run á pààyàn pé ṣé irú ìlú yìí ló yẹ kọ́ lòun dáyàn. Ẹ̀rù Ọlọ́run á pààyàn pé ṣé irú ìlú yìí ló yẹ kí Ọlọ́run dáyàn. Tó Ọlọ́run ti ṣe wọn, òun ti jáde, àti ní ayọ̀ Ọlọ́run ti bójú ẹyọ kan hàn nú wọn pẹ̀tọ̀ ara àwọn ọ̀dàlẹ̀ Yorùbá nìyẹn. Gbogbo ibi tó bá mọ̀ fóun máa lọ gbẹ́bọ. Àwọn babaláwo àbá tó máa bá a ṣiṣẹ́ tó máa bá a ṣiṣẹ́ jù. Níjọ́ tí aláàbò bá máa dún eré náà máa pè. Ọlọ́run á fún yín ṣe o. Ọlọ́run á ṣàánú gbọ́dọ̀ mi kàn mọ̀ ní pé I need láti sẹ́ndì àròkù. Ẹni pé mo ti ń tẹnu mọ́ kì í sọ̀rọ̀ oṣù mẹ́ta, oṣù mẹ́fà, oṣù mẹ́rin, oṣù márùn-ún. I need láti sẹ́ndì àròkù. Mo dẹ̀ ti sọ kò sẹ́ni tó ń jẹ kò sí olówó tó fẹ́ kú. Kò tọ̀rọ̀ lẹ́gbọ́. Kò sí olówó tó fẹ́ kú. Tálíkà kan ò fẹ́ kú. Amẹ́tìrín ká sọ pé olówó tó wà níbi 24%. Tó yẹ yín. So kò sí olówó. Ní ìsìn ẹ má jẹ sọ yìí ẹ rí oríṣiríṣi àwọn kan tó máa pè tó máa wá bọ́ ṣe fẹ́ fà yín mọ́ra àwọn tó mọ̀ yín mọ̀ wọ́n tó ṣe gbá tó ṣàwọ́ tó máa wá bọ́ ẹ máa fà yín mọ́ra ẹlòmíì gan tó ẹ pé ó bá yín sọ̀rọ̀ láti ọmọ tó máa fowó ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀ láwọn jẹ́rìí wọ́n máa sọ pé ta ló pọ̀ jù ní Nàìjíríà àwọn politician wa ni Yorùbá dẹ̀ ni ẹ má jẹ́ sọ Yorùbá ni. Òun tọrọ pé bí tí mo bá ẹ sọ̀rọ̀ mo mọ ọgbẹ́ ẹ̀mí mi lò kọ́lọ́run kó forí ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ kó dáná ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ mi jù mí torí èmi náà rìn mọ́ wọn mo ṣe díẹ̀ ọ̀ṣẹ́ rí gbogbo àwọn tẹ́ ń wò yẹn gbàgbé báyìí. Ìyá tó bí wọn tó tètè lé wọn lórí tó bá kọ̀rọ̀ pé lórí election bọ̀ wọ́n rẹ́dí láti fi ṣe nǹkan tó bá fẹ́ kọ́ máa mú wọn wọlé election ní Nàìjíríà. Ìyá tó bí wọn Amẹ́ríkà sọ pé ọmọ tó bí ìyá tó bí wọn wọ́n rí láti lò election àbẹ̀tẹ̀lẹ̀ ọmọ tó bí káwá sọ pé ní tí wò tẹ̀ tọmọ wọn rárá ní ọ̀rọ̀ Yorùbá àti Nàìjíríà ṣe ní nìyẹn. Ọlọ́run á fún wọn ṣe wọ́n àwọn ṣe wọlé tí wọ́n lára ẹ jẹ́ káwa náà wọlé kò ní sọ̀rọ̀ ariwo.
Thank you very much. Ẹ jẹ́ ká gbé the next one. I'm not being ignored because of the time constraint. Let's go straight. I believe this is all the way from. Okay, I want to look. Igbome. 5 minutes past. That was just the breaking news. Coming there. Former Oyo PDP chairman Adairo is dead. He has left a non-working Nigeria for those in Oyo State. They are all the same. Doesn't make any difference. all the same. Let's come back here. Thank you very much. Those of you that are watching. You can become a member of Ilana UK by going straight on their website, and then you can register. You can also continue to support account details and all that. I'm going to explain that, but let's take this call coming, I think, from Malaysia or Thailand. Hello, caller.
Yeah, Mr. Koiki, the current village Sherry, motion wo program, even more program, you are working tiredness, in the call. But along with that, look at that. But Sherry, Sherry picture, Papa, the picture dance, and the law. I feel so bad. And Mama, when first mention like it, but because Sherry, very clear. Ó máa jẹ́ ká wà confused. Ṣé rí bàbá ìbò tó mú síbẹ̀ ẹ máa ń gbọ́ fún àwọn ṣe apá wa ni. And ṣé rí ọ̀rọ̀ tí last caller sọ sí ẹ̀ pé kán pààrọ̀. Wọ́n ṣe tawó lọ́wọ́ wọn mú jẹ, wọ́n ṣe ti bọ́lá ìdí wọn mú jẹ, wọ́n ṣe tàbí láwọn mú jẹ. Wọ́n ti mọ̀ pé kí nìyẹn. Wọn ò ní ká ẹyìn ọ̀kan wa o. Ẹ jẹ́ máa bá mi sọ fún ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kẹ́ máa bá mi pàṣẹ sí ọ̀wọ́n bàbá. Ọ̀wọ́n lànà odò àgbogbo wọn ẹ̀. Tí kò sẹ́ni bọ́dì tó sọ pé òun follow movement tó bá ti rí Ìgbòho báyìí apá ẹ̀ máa ń jábọ̀. Ìgbòho lẹ́ǹjì wa. Now, Jagaba, ìkọ́ta fẹ́ gbọ́, ó ti ṣe, ó ti sọ́ọ̀sì, ó ti ní kókó òun sọ fáyé, ọ̀dọ̀ ó ti sọ fún ẹni tó bẹ̀rù, ó dẹ̀ sọ fún Bàkírà Buhari pé òun ti clear. Wọ́n ti fẹ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀, wọ́n dẹ̀ fi Sunday kù síbẹ̀. Ẹ má jẹ́ ká relent o, ọ̀rọ̀ tẹ́nìkan sọ yẹn ká máa pàrókò. Èmi ní opportunity because of people ọmọ náà máa fi síbẹ̀ èmi ní opportunity láti close mọ́ ọmọkòrò. Àwọn people yìí fix ọmọ wọn kòrò fi Yorùbá lẹ́ ọ̀lọ́ fáwọ́sá kí ni tó fi fáwọ́sá mọ́ ẹ̀dẹ̀ mi lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ mo mọ̀ ojú ọ̀rẹ́ mi mo lè fi lọ́wọ́ ọ̀rẹ́ mi pé wà lóbi ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ mo ní kó lọ́ọ̀wọ́ ẹ̀ torí ìkọ̀kọ̀ ni. Wọ́n ti ń bọ̀ nìyẹn. Wọ́n jẹ́ ká tètè wá nǹkan ṣe sí ká hard fast. Because people bó ṣe wà bẹ́ẹ̀ people bá ṣe wà bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn. Eyín ni o, apá àtàbá ti pẹ́ èmi tèmi ti bá yọ picture bàbá wò ni because inú mi ò dùn because mi fẹ́ mọ̀ pé òun kò tó yìí náà ti fẹ́ gbọ́ kúrò tó lọ́nà àti fẹ́ sọ́ọ̀tì. Bá ṣe máa silent síbẹ̀ ni wọ́n ṣe silent bàbá yẹn wọ́n ti silent àwa náà ẹgbàá.
I'm sure ẹ̀yin náà lé ìgbésẹ̀ tẹ̀lé gbé without consulting us. So everybody.
I will try. But you tell them what in Nigeria here. Alabi for everything was contact. But on the one Nigeria
everybody must continue to put pressure on whatever we can do. We cannot say everything we are doing, but everybody can do something as well. So I'm sure.
Yes, we are trying.
Yeah. Let's keep that trying going until we get him out as quickly as possible. So
it's getting too much. But you say you want to power law, want people like anybody to make mention of like Yoruba by equally. Check what one here to want to get what they want to do one but one pay. Want to foreign captain. What one of you
let's continue. Let me say this. The reason why we allow the calls to come through is so that we can hear your view. But if we are repeating the same thing when you call and you are not doing something that you can come and tell us at the back end, say, Koiki, Arokota Sonye, we trust you. We can, I'm sure as much as I might not be able to come and tell you everything. So if you're thinking you're going to hear everything from me, I will only tell you, those atrocity committed. A lot of people are concerned. I mean, I've been reading my brother there saying the Twitter. I mean, yeah, we talked about it. We're going to start it, but That's my problem. That is just one out of so many things in Conti Appreciate. This Saturday, we'll be out again for a protest in London. Are you going to be available? Are you going to be coming out? We will know when we get to the protest ground. So tell somebody to tell somebody the 15th, and I'll continue to mention that frequently until Saturday. Atumawani, Central London. I think from 12 till about 4 p.m. It's 4 hours. Some will say it's cold. We can't come out. We can't do this. It's fine. But at least I want freedom. He doesn't have his freedom. His freedom has been restricted because we have all sat behind the scene. And somebody is waiting for somebody. Èèyàn kan dúró dé èèyàn kan kó gbé ìgbésẹ̀ kan. Akintoye is still in Benin Republic. They're pushing to get him out. But like I said, he's no longer in the hands of the judiciary. And everybody knows that now. Even the lawyers knows that. So what must be done? We have millions of Yoruba'S that are at home. More than the millions of us outside that can have the impact. Okay, is it 10 to 4? Sorry, yeah, 10 to 4. Oh, make it a day, 10 to 4. Okay, it's 10 to 4. I think I mixed it up. So every one of us should do something around the world so that we can get his freedom out. You don't have to call on the show and say, Kabai Lamashi. We do whatever is necessary that we believe that we can do to pressurize whoever, especially we know it's Benin Republic. I mean, so I'm not playing Netflix here. So asking the same question, you're not going to get the answer from me. I'm doing my own best. You do yours. But I know where it's going to end. Everybody knows. We're all undeceived. We are playing we like to go and watch program and probably thinking in terms of any solve problem here. Everybody knows the end result of when Nigeria will end up to be. Ìgbà tó máa ṣẹlẹ̀ lóníkàlùkù ò mọ̀. But pé kò ní ṣẹlẹ̀ yẹn lọ́la ń pa ó máa ṣẹlẹ̀. And everybody knows whether I say it or not. It doesn't make any difference. So coming to ask question, you go and play your own role while I'm playing my role. So Obama did the same question continuously. I just ignore it. I can read it. I don't even have to read it out. It's a waste of time. Tó bá dojú kókó, àbí tán ní kinní kan tó bá dojú fùrọ̀fùrọ̀ ọmọ làbí. It's just a matter of time. Èyí tí gbogbo ń sá fún yẹn, iná ló máa end up sí. Èyí tí gbogbo yẹn sá fún, boy. Let's continue to push with the diplomacy. Ìgbà kan wọ́n ní ká lọ máa ṣe petition. I say it on the broadcast. It's not going to work. I've always been the other way around among everybody till date. Dr. Aliu can do his best to educate the people back home. I don't know how long that will take. Good option, good idea. Let's continue to push it. You think American and all these other countries have our time? Between America and Ukraine because you are not following the international news. America is concerned that Russia might attack Ukraine anytime. There's big pressure going on in that region. Their last focus will be Nigeria. So when people say, what should we do? What is the next step? Everybody knows. Everybody. Don't worry. We'll bring them on the next step. And don't want to I want it ready. I want it this. I want it that. I just laugh each time I speak to them and they call me, or maybe you call on the show. Everybody knows. I won't buy a lot of people gone. I don't buy gbogbo yín àbí. I feel pound boys team will show video. I can't give all the videos out because I've been advised not to at the moment. What I've seen today, I pity us. And today for me confirm. But everything we will release them bit by bit. I feel pound boys telling me a room bound. I want to sing. I want a room back gbogbo. We're scared. We're very, very scared people, the Yoruba'S. Let the global push, let Ilana push. We continue to push. They want the kind of message that we will go out and tell our people, which is what we're doing now. It's fine. They tone it down. Breakfast. I have family there. So if anything happens now, we will all be involved. Everybody. There's a lot of different stakeholders in Nigeria. Individual gone stake in Nigeria. Ẹlòmíì ní sin ó ti ship container láti America, láti Canada, láti UK. Ẹlòmíì expect ọjà láti Nigeria tó fẹ́ tà l'America, ní Canada, ní UK. So ẹ wá pípọ̀ máa wà happy pẹ̀lú tèmi sọ yìí. Ẹ rò pé àwọn governors yẹn care. They are cooked. Mo sọ̀rọ̀ nípa Wike lánàá. I only just said a little bit about it from what I heard. Because I'm pé kò ń ṣọmọ Yorùbá, kò dẹ̀ ń ṣe ọ̀dọ̀ tiwa. That's why I don't talk about some of those areas. Gandude gave 50 million naira to an organization here in UK. 50 million. They're all cooks. Cook ni gbogbo wọn. Ṣé gbogbo àwọn ẹ̀gbọ́n tẹ̀ ń wò yẹn tó máa ń wọ suit, tó máa ń wọ jeans, tó máa set up nice foundation. Cook ni gbogbo wọn. Ẹ̀yin lè rí wọn gẹ́gẹ́ bí èèyàn. 50 million ló fún organization kan nílùú yìí. Owó yẹn I chop. I pity ẹ̀yin tẹ́ wà nílé là ń pity. Bó ṣe wò mí náà lèmi náà ń wẹ̀ báyìí. Ẹ̀ ń dúró kóyìnbó kó wá support wa àbí. Níbi tó ti ń ṣe epo wa tó ń refine tó ń gbé wá sí Nàìjíríà. Àti ṣoríire ní Nàìjíríà ó máa ní agbára gan. Ẹ má bínú wọn ní ọdún yẹn lọ́lẹ̀ díẹ̀. Tí ó rẹ bọ́dì mi náà. Anyway, let's call it a day. Firepower tó wà lọ́wọ́ àwọn ọmọ tẹ́ rí yẹn. Firepower tó wà lọ́wọ́ wọn. Amọ́rì tó wà lọ́wọ́ wọn. Kékeré ní ìtọ́ ń yọjú sí níta tọ́kàn ẹ̀mọ̀ kọ́kàn display díẹ̀ ni wọ́n á fọ̀ yá sí títì. Ó wà nù gbó wa tó ń prepare. Ẹni tó pè mí sọ pé wọ́n pa Yorùbá ṣeré dànù nínú sójà ni àtàwọn ẹ̀yà tó kù. Wọ́n waste wọn dànù. àwọn Yorùbá náà nísìn lọ ní káwa ní wọn Nàìjíríà torí nǹkan tó fẹ́ jẹ Ọlọ́run wà pẹ̀lú gbogbo wa. The video I saw today, don't come and tell me to share it. Don't worry, I won't share that anyway. So Ọlọ́run àbá tú bàbá wa Ìgbòho sílẹ̀ láìpẹ́ agbọ̀rọ̀ náà. They know his capability, they know his strength, but he needs that our own strength now. And we need the strength tiwa. Káwa náà wá gba strength tiwọn. I need the strength tiwa nísìn. Ká fi push strength tiwọn. Káwa jọ ní leverage. But gbogbo àwọn èèyàn fi sẹ́yìn. À ń fi sẹ́yìn. And play diplomatic. Pẹ̀lú àwọn òyìnbó. And play diplomatic. Anyway, have a very good afternoon. We'll be back when we're back again. Let me go and take a bit of rest. No retreat, no surrender. Mo kí gbogbo yín o níbikíbi tí ẹ bá ti láǹfààní àti darapọ̀ mọ́ wa all over the world. The time we see as it goes. Today is 11th. Putting a countdown. Ẹni tó bá níyàn nílé, ẹ máa ra food stop díẹ̀ sílé. Dry food especially. Àwọn tá ń bá ṣeré yẹn, kò bá wa ṣeré o. That's the message. Ẹni tó bá ní èèyàn nílé, ẹ máa ra dry food. Those young guys will take a convoy of a governor with the armory that I've seen, with the firepower that they have. Tí governor bá ń lọ pẹ̀lú convoy ẹ̀, imagine a governor ní mo ń sọ ẹ wo Nigerian system, governor tó bá ń lọ, káwọn boys tí mo show video yẹn tó bá jáde pẹ̀lú armory section wọn tí mo show fún yín. Ẹ̀jẹ̀ á sùn lọ. Wá waste ẹ̀mí. Have a very good afternoon.
Lápapọ̀ ẹ̀jẹ̀ á dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ àkí ọmọ Yorùbá lápapọ̀ tìlé tó kọ ẹ̀mí àbọ̀ ẹ̀bá nǹkan Adéyẹmọ. Chief Sunday Adéyẹmọ Ìgbòho orúkọ ńlá tí ń jámọ̀ láyà bí àrá orúkọ tó ń dẹ́rù bó lórúkọ gan-an. Ọmọ Yorùbá ẹ má sùn o torí pé bùrà a kò lè fojú kégbodò láyé títa ríro lẹ̀dá kọlà wúrà tó máa dán alànà kọjá dandan o. Ọ̀wọ́n irin ní má bẹ̀rẹ̀ wọ̀nà ẹ̀dá kan lè ṣì wá lọ́nà mọ́ ẹjẹ́ àfìmọ̀ṣọ̀ kan ká lè débi re. Ẹjẹ́ àjọ gbárùkù ti Sunday Ìgbòho ṣá ọmọ Ìgbòho mọ̀rẹ́ nílùú Alágbàdo Òde ọmọ atapẹ̀tẹ̀ wọnú omi ọmọ gèdèrè wodò sànyà ìsànyà ò rẹ́ràn bàbá yín láàrin ìdí omi kò sí náà ń kán sí yín lẹ́nu ọmọ òkúta mẹ́ta òkè Ìgbòho ìkan ṣe yín ní dápadàbọ̀ ìkan ní mọ́ rọra ìkan tó kù nígbà tí wọ́n ò mọ̀ Ìgbòho mọ̀rẹ́ kí ló dé Ìgbòho mọ̀rẹ́ sí ọmọ òpópó sanran ìgbàgede Ìgbòho sùn wọn láláìsí bẹ̀rẹ̀ wọn ní kó ní bẹ̀rẹ̀ ó máa kó bẹ̀rẹ̀ lọ ẹ̀sìn òní bímọ méjì ní Ìgbòho mọ̀rẹ́ bẹ́sìn bá bímọ méjì ní Ìgbòho àfikàn pọ̀pọ̀ sí amúkan yòókù bọ̀ sànyà àtúmúyà rẹ̀ tí ò lọ́rọ̀ gbọ́ àfiṣẹ́rù wálé wàràmùjẹ́ ọmọ onílé ọ̀la àwọn àjòjì tó ń ṣe ségesège tán láwọn ò ní bomi kó sí mu wọn láwọn ò ní bomi sànyà wẹsẹ̀ ìgbà tójú kò fi rí ńkọ́ gbogbo wọn náà sáré bomi kó sí mu wọn sì bomi sànyà wẹsẹ̀ ọmọ abẹ́rẹ́ mẹ́ta òde ayé ọ̀kan ṣẹ́ ọ̀kan tẹ̀ ọ̀kan tó kù ní gbogbo ayé fi ránṣọ kiri gbogbo ọmọ Yorùbá Sunday Ìgbòho onírẹ̀lẹ̀ láéláé torí àbá lásán nìkan ń dá òkúta ò ṣe gbé fún wọn o ìmọ̀ràn lásán ni ti balùwẹ̀ kò pọ́sibú kó dòdò láyé ń bí ó kù díẹ̀ títọ́ domi láyéláyé ìtọ́ nílé domi Sunday Ìgbòho.
that you are confused. The love is too much. 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 Let's go.
Òwe ìbáwí, òwe ìkìlọ̀, òwe ìwúrí, bọ́rọ̀ bá sọnù, òwe la fi wá. Àkàlò èdè ńkọ́, ibi gíga, ibi gíga gíga.
níjọ́. Koiki lẹ́yìn fún Koiki.